We are live.
Oh, we live.
Oh, God.
We're alive.
Been long
We're
enough.
alive.
Hi,
I'm
everybody.
so
70
sorry, everyone.
years. It's
Mm.
all
We're back.
everyone else's fault, not mine.
Never. It could never be your fault.
It could absolutely be his fault, and you
Just that
goddamn
part
know it.
where I couldn't sleep for a week and a half.
Rip.
Sounds accurate, though.
It does. It is. My life. I woke up at 4 a.m. today. Or no, 3:30. Alright, before we get into the full thing, I probably should have done this while we were still in music, but gonna play a quick ad while we just shoot the shit and welcome everybody back.
Hell yeah.
To ad blocker, I don't care. Just stops people from getting ads and they join in.
You're sponsored today by an ad blocker.
Woohoo.
Dude, I would be. It'd be
The one streamer sponsored by an ad blocker.
hell yeah.
Today's sponsor is NordVPN.
Sign up for Patreon.
Today's sponsor. Get yourself a cool, refreshing glass of conch.
Sign up for my Patreon. You'll get nothing. Just
I don't have conch.
When,
take your medicine,
have
dear.
when my
I have Baja
take
today.
your medicine, dear.
I'm
Today's
filling my
sponsor,
busy
take your
day
medicine,
with
dear.
Tetris.
All right.
I love my Baja Blast.
Anyway,
Baja Blast.
Oh,
Woo. Look at that.
looks nice.
there's so
Ooh.
much more.
Why is it
Oh,
kind of
that-
crusty?
added
Because
more
this website
things.
sucks.
I can't
Uh,
move Ferris. Or Bubs. or
Yeah,
Lucky.
You're gonna have to add your own things. Here, I'll pile them up. Just put a little.
Or
pile.
Elena.
God damn
I
it!
get control of my babies. This is very crusty.
Right? There's a fucking file limit of 10 megabytes, and let's just say that these are much more than 10 megabytes.
Do you?
Bubs needs to be big.
I could see about scaling them down for you.
If you can do that and still make it look good, I would appreciate it. I'm not gonna rush anything now, though. It's
Yeah, we'll
crusty.
figure it out later.
The one that really is gonna matter is the town, which I'm so angry.
Gotta make Bubs big.
got-
I do.
It got really crusty, didn't it?
It did.
Big. A big bug.
Oh, God.
Okay, you're down here.
Oh, did the town get all compressed?
Yeah.
No.
But we'll see. I'll show everybody what it's supposed to look like later. All right. Oh boy, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Last
Indubitably.
time on
Wild.
Beyblade.
Beyblade.
Beyblade, let it rip.
Let's fight an epic battle.
I fucking miss that show.
What a great goddamn show.
We've
We
already
watched
started with some
Beyblade.
shit energy.
Beyblade.
I'm sorry, I
Imagine-
haven't slept, so
Imagine the schizophrenia
We-
of talking to a giant
I-
metal top.
It
I've
didn't
been
play the
awake since
fucking
8
ad.
o'clock
Oh my god.
yesterday.
My family used to have a big dog, and he did this thing when he got all excited when he would just like spin around in place, and a friend of mine would be like, "He's Beyblading!" So every time he'd get excited, she'd be like, "He's Beyblading! Look at him go!"
I love
Oh.
that.
Monster Rancher, yes. Monster Rancher was my shit as a kid. Sark,
Monster Rancher?
I gotta get you to hang out and we can play that game together. Try to raise something dumb. Monster Rancher was a great anime. It came out during that like time of where everything was trying to be Pokemon, but I think it came out before Pokemon.
Isn't that the one where if you put CDs into your PlayStation, then you'd actually turn them into monsters in the game?
Yeah, and they with the HD re-release, they added a bunch of new stuff.
Could you do
That's
it with
really fucking cool.
MP3s in the re-release?
No, there's like a catalog, and they basically have everything. They basically take everything from every that people have, Like
Everything from every that people have.
listen, I haven't had the chance to talk in like weeks. Shut the fuck
Ow.
up. Shut the fuck up. Ferris is dead.
It still
You
made
know what?
sense.
You know what? You know what?
That's what we
Dead.
come back to. Ferris is dead.
Welcome back, everyone. Ferris
John
is
was being
dead.
too facetious in chat. Ferris is now dead.
I'm not
Wait.
even in chat. Not even in
My-
chat.
My fucking like white whale in that game is Backstreet Boys Millennium. Because you
What?
have to unlock certain monsters, and something is locked on that disc that I cannot seem to fucking get, no matter what I
Uh-oh.
unlock.
And until that day, Backstreet will never be back, and it will
Right.
not be
All
alright.
right.
Yeah,
No, it's not alright. It is not
never
alright.
alright.
Street.
Not until
Put it
Backstreet
in.
is back.
Never
Put it in
okay. Never okay.
He's back.
Huh.
All right.
And we're talking about Monster Rancher. It's a CD stuff. I'll tell you later.
It's awesome. Brendan
I
fucking
keep forgetting
Zoomer. that
he's getting half the context on all this.
he only gets half of the context, so all he heard was forbidden Backstreet from me. And he's like, "Hey yo."
Forbidden.
Forbidden Backstreet.
And as per protocol,
Soda.
Wait, let's see. I might be able to join. Hold on. Hold on. Did it pick it up?
No,
Fucking hell.
sad.
fuck your microphone.
I was trying to talk while it was happening too to see if that would make it pick it up.
I heard like a weird
No.
crunch, but I didn't hear like a can.
We've spent this whole
It
time
opened up
running our
weird.
mouths. We have not even started the recap.
Yeah, that's because the ad didn't play, so I was letting it. I was getting us on tangents. Recap, somebody.
I distracted us with the Beyblade.
Actually, you know what? We'll start. Inga will.
You give it this
Why are
time,
we in
DM. You
Tilbury?
give it.
You know what? You're right. It's been a long time. Last we left off, you were all here to save this little fella folk. Fantastic. I just realized how shirtless he is.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Thank you
Why
for your
have you done
observation,
this,
DM.
Kai?
I just realized how much he has his titties on display.
Yeah.
Kai, is
But-
life imitating art? Do we need to know something about Brendan?
He's
Huh?
always
What?
in a low cut crop top at
Well,
all times.
okay,
Military
so
military
actually-
issued.
So actually, Brendan,
Uh-oh.
he does have this really nice glamour on his Viera in Final Fantasy
Oh yeah.
for
my
his
God.
crafters, and that shirt is a low cut button down. It's one of my favorite glams. I fucking love his
Beautiful.
They
Viera.
I wonder why.
Have they changed his military outfit so that lets us stay?
No, no.
It's got that, and then he's got assless chaps.
Yeah.
Yeehaw.
No, they're not
Instead-
assless chaps.
Instead of
They're just chaps.
it just chaps.
All right, the recap. The
Instead of
recap.
issuing him,
You
instead of
came
issuing him
Tilbury
firearm, they issue him
to
with rose.
to follow a lead and basically burn this place to the ground after saving CC's human. Came in to see the show of Oberon. I can't remember the fancy name Oberon has.
The Blue
Blue
Moon
Moon-
King.
yeah. There it is, Blue Moon King. I was gonna say princess for some
Yes.
reason.
Gas
um,
Queen.
Yeah.
A Blue Moon Princess.
But it all went awry when you found one of Elena's wildlings.
The fuck did you call her?
What is her name again? Hang on.
What do you mean? What is her name again?
Elena and the
You
Wild
can
Thing.
say
No,
one of the super
Elena's-
lesbians.
Yeah, one of the one that can make things.
Asha.
Asha, there we go. I was like, I'm so bad at names.
The wildling.
What are your wild lesbians?
Wildling.
We've come to start a revolution and
Yeah.
save rebelling
Sexual
Telbury
revolution
people
where
who
all
weren't
the
part
super
of this shitty
lesbians.
society.
Yes, you came to start a revolution, and you got caught out and exploded. And
God forbid we try to take a break to watch a nice little theater show.
these two needed Zach, Ingewill, uh,
Yeah, don't
And-
forget about the part that why
Sorry.
Elena said that Asha's so fucking dangerous.
yes, I'm just doing a thing real quick.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Uh,
Yeah, Sark got scammed.
oh yeah, Sark got scanned by Declan.
Yes, they
20,
did.
20 damage from Sark, Ferris, Zach, and Ingewill from the explosion.
Oh, we're going
Oh,
right
yeah.
into it hard and fast. Okay.
Just I forgot to say that last time, and it's been a bit, or maybe I did say it last time. I don't know. It's been
No, because I'm at max
That i-
HP.
I do not have access to Loam.
bring a new one on board.
I'm
Here.
going
Make
to
it
have to.
make a new loam.
Just
Make
print
it
We
it.
can
new.
rebuild
Everybody,
him. We
make
have
sure
the
you can
technology.
move yourself, please.
I can move CC and Obi.
Okay.
Yeah, I put a new Zatch down already, so we're good.
Yeah, I deleted the. I remembered that. You found Asha, who it's incredibly dangerous. She is the chosen one of an old creation god.
The manifester, Durgaidron.
Dark-Hadron. And she was basically being treated like an animal by some very terrible people. And Ingwill tried to be very motherly and endear herself to her for pre-rescue shenanigans. But you had to quickly go in to do the whole thing with Obi.
Got yelled at.
And trying to
Things went
remember
sideways real fast.
Things went sideways real fast when a fake Oberon came up and fucking exploded, killing CC momentarily. Oh,
Was it Oberon that exploded, or was it the
it was this.
rebellion?
It was this. This was the one that exploded was secretly the woman that Loam apparently has some major issues with.
Oh,
As
she exploded.
Yes, and she was currently invulnerable at the time. She was disguised and invulnerable. Currently, still is
And
invulnerable, but is now
And
leaking.
exploding.
Yeah, and exploding.
It is now leaking.
And it's now
It's
leaking.
now leaking.
40.
I
What was it?
hate
40,000 gallons of water.
Yeah.
Through every pore in her body, and she can't die for about 7 more minutes.
Yep.
So enjoy
That's
that.
70 rounds.
It is the most intense form of being waterboarded.
Yes, Sark got real crazy and took one of those little pellets you made, and just said, "Die, bitch."
I mentioned last stream that's basically how a Bond villain died in one of the movies.
Yeah.
Remember I sent you that clip? Because it looked so stupid.
And the crater that's currently formed that Ferris, Loam, and Sark are currently in is slowly filling with water. There's panic in the streets, and there's fire in the distance in pretty much every direction.
Interesting.
Yeah, most of the party was down and not waking up, right? Isn't that what you said last time?
Yes, they
Yeah.
were. The
Couple of them were
brains
unconscious.
rattled.
I'm pretty sure at least Ferris and Zatch were unconscious.
Yeah,
Ferris-
Zatch is unconscious.
Yeah, pretty much got shot off by the explosion with Ingewill into the middle of the crowd. And there's a lot of dead people crushed by a lot of wood under you guys.
Gross. Well, he's used to it.
Someone will have to roll Sark. That's okay. You got time. Make sure your computer's connected to the internet so it still downloads things. That's what I say to you, Sark. Ferris is waking up. Bubs and Lucky were not inside, if I remember right, so they are probably rushing over. And Cece was reborn in a ice castle with Oberon. And there's panic in the streets. And,
I can't imagine why that is.
Let's start. Elena,
Oh no.
can I get a strength and dexterity save,
Can do for both.
as well as a perception check?
Alright, now you're asking me too many things, DM. Can do. I can do that. First one, strength. And that's a save. Nat 20.
Okay, you manage not to get trampled by a fleeing crowd. Alright.
Dex is a nat 1.
You do, however, get dragged along by it and are currently over here now. So, good on that.
And then perception. That's a 29.
Before you're dragged along against your will by the not the encroaching. What's the opposite of encroaching?
Excroaching.
Excroaching.
Sure. The fleeing crowd, the fleeing hordes. You spot an old man that's unfamiliar to you, I believe. Don't believe she's met Savius. Yeah, let's say no.
Probably. I don't think she has.
You
Does she get a...
Weren't you at the carnival? He was there.
No, she wasn't at the carnival. It was just Ferris.
Yeah.
Oh, Elena. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Because Elena was off searching for, at that point it would have been Curie, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, she would have been searching for Curie
I
and
thought-
Murata.
I thought Elena was at the carnival with everybody else because she was really fucking pissed and we had to hold her back.
No, this thing, but not the carnival where you fought Ren, where he first shows
Oh.
up.
My
Yeah,
bad.
when the big round became
Big
a thing.
round.
Yeah.
Big round.
Well,
Ground.
you see a old man with a very odd-looking staff walking up to Asha and her two handlers, who are currently trying to stop her from having a breakdown. And give me one more perception check.
Well, you see, with a plus 15, I don't know how this can possibly go wrong. That's even better. That's a 31.
As you get dragged over and you manage to kind of latch yourself on to this building here, like an overhang or something, you see in the distance her two handlers, their heads pop like balloons, and the old man is gently calming Asha.
Okay, I would like to use my one charge for the day on my timepiece of travel to cast teleport at
All
7th
right.
level.
All right.
And I'm gonna... Do I get a bad vibe from this guy?
Insight.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's also a plus 15 to my roll. That's a 30.
Yes. Just the worst.
So- Okay, I'm gonna teleport over at just the right angle that I can land on his back, pull out my Needle of Mending, which, dagger,
Of course.
and just start going to town on the back of his neck.
Okay. All right. So teleport will go off, and I'm going to need a dex, an attack.
Just an attack.
Give me a dex roll and then an attack.
Okay, I'll do both. 18 for the dex check. In the attack, I have a good modifier for that. 17. I didn't roll that good, but I had a good modifier.
As you teleport over, you see him. You're ready to strike. And as you try to bring the needle down, he just kind of pushes against your collarbone and fucking spins you over into the like the curtain and wooden paneling that was like the backstage of this thing. And then pulls Asha between you and himself. Hello there.
I'm gonna give you this one opportunity to just walk away.
15. And I'll give you this
I'm-
opportunity to leave.
She's gonna pull out her pistol, pull the hammer back, and say, 14.
10, and I need a wisdom save.
And then I also want to try to do something sneaky here. So I'll need to know what rolls you'll need from me there. Wisdom save. Oh, that's a 12.
Everything around you disappears except for him, her, and Elena. Ingawil. Zach is currently trapped under a log, which is a piece of the roof, which is above a bunch of other pieces of roof, above a bunch of other very dead people. You're the first one to come to out of the three of you, including Baby Ring.
I guess I'll make an active perception check to try to figure out what's going on because this all happened really fast and I was conscious.
All right, give me that roll too.
Patented.
Let me
Give me that patented
find it.
2, Ingawil. Ooh,
Oh
wow,
shit!
Whoa.
She's with it today. She's firing.
Her glasses are still on.
Yeah, the glasses stay on. You get your bearings very quickly because you were already up in the rafters, so you weren't really like hit by the explosion. More so as the force of it. Zach was still near the explosion, so
I think I was like right next to it.
yeah, because you were like about to pat Cece on the back, being like, "Yeah," and then explosion happened. There is a huge, basically a third of this building is gone. The roof is almost entirely caved in, and you can tell there's a lot of dead rich people under all the wood.
Don't really particularly care about them.
Yeah, and Zach is trapped, or at least squished a little bit and not conscious.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I need that to be inside.
Boop.
And I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to use my little mythic point for it. I have 3 of those. Right? Still have 3 of those?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to enlarge person myself and throw myself 2 size categories.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
All right, you are now an
All
incredibly
right, the rest of
large.
the building has crumbled and more people are dead.
Yeah, whatever snooty rich people that weren't crushed under the wood is now very crushed under the wood, and
Really, that's only 1 size category up. Second one.
no, I enlarged. You know what? There you go.
There we
How many
Uh,
things have squished me?
Is that still trapped under the rubble?
Yes. Yes.
yes,
Choices were made.
but like Ingwill's doing this very intently, I would assume. So
Yes, and she's going to just bat away the stuff on top of Zach.
very easily done. Just pushes it off him, and the jostling wakes up Zatch.
Ah! Fuck! Big.
Very big.
I like to think that's Ingwill's response. Very big.
It
am
is
Ingo.
now. That's a response.
So, explosion happened. I don't know what happened to everybody else. So, let's find out.
Can we see the crater?
Yes. In fact, you can kind
I
of
could
see.
Probably see Ferris.
Yeah, you've got. I know your perception's fucking cracked, so yeah, you can at least
what
see
is
Ferris, like, who is now also groggily waking up. Like,
Yeah, my passive's at 27.
yeah,
Why is it every
yes.
show we go to ends like this?
Ferris is trapped under
I'm
less
gonna-
strenuous rubble, but there's some rubble.
I'm gonna like climb onto Inglewood's elbow over here.
Hell yeah.
Just kind of cling onto the side by like a scale.
Inglewill, Zatch, you see Loam. He's very blue in the face, and a woman just kind of exuding water from every pore.
I've heard of water elementals, but that's kind of ridiculous.
I'm gonna lay on hands loam for 65 hit points
Brilliant, thank you.
immediately. Come on.
Secretion. Sark, I hate you. I hate.
With the tilde on it too.
Yeah,
Oh
that
god.
hurts. That hurts to read.
Oh no, Sark.
Uh, also, you notice that you very easily notice that she's still alive, and just water's coming out from like her mouth, her ears, between like through her eyelids. Like it's not pretty.
I want to see if I can do something with that.
All right,
I want to see if I have a certain spell.
alrighty.
I'm gonna find out what spells I have.
I think I know what you're trying to do, Andrew. I think I know exactly what you're trying to do.
Do you?
I think.
Hmm.
Turns into holy water. No reason, just because.
I need to check something with the mythic spells.
All right, take your time.
Oh no. Alright, maybe you're pivoting just a little bit here.
Loam,
You'll be able to figure out what I'm trying to do real quick once I
Probably, yeah.
while
say
he
spell name.
while Zatch looks, Loam, you just experienced all of that. Sark and Zatch are probably holding you up as you're just like, ugh. And Ferris is now free, and Bubs and Lucky are probably screaming like our cats do from the top of the crater.
Sark.
Okay, there is no mythic version of what I'm trying to do, but I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
The hell was that?
Oh,
So she just has to kind of.
now you can't even struggle.
No, I'm not allowing any of that. She's just gotta sit there in pain. I need a wisdom save though.
And
Sit
auto
there and think about
fails.
what you've done.
Auto fail. She's already not able to focus.
I wouldn't either if I had all that water in me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. I might be able to do something even worse.
Now I think you're going in the direction I thought you were going in.
Well, continue.
Sark.
Oh,
How
right.
could you, Sark?
How could
I'm
you, sir?
just gonna repeatedly cast Frostbite at her.
There you go.
Oh.
That's what I thought you were gonna do.
Just repeatedly. It's a cantrip.
Stop.
It's a
Stop.
cantrip with a con save.
Stop. You aren't going to kill her.
I don't care about killing her right now.
You're
don't
only
understand
going
that
to make it worse. She'll only make it hurt more. Don't you understand? How could you understand?
I think we could use an explanation now.
There isn't enough time for an explanation.
It's gonna be
That'll
a lot.
wear off eventually. And then it'll hurt.
I thought we
You'll need to
killed
get
her.
out of here now. You all need to run.
You've never met this woman before, by the way.
Then let's go. We're taking you with us.
No.
Yes. You
No.
don't get to say no to that.
I do. Because she knows me. Because she
And
knows
we
where
don't?
I am. I'm not your slave.
You
I
never.
never was. Hers,
None of
though,
us thought of you as a slave.
but I am. I can't say no to her. I go with you. She'll find you. She'll turn me against you. She'll petrify me. I'll be your weakness. You have to go.
So, I just have to kill her then.
She
Ingwill's quite good at
won't
that.
die.
You.
You're all powerful. You're all the most powerful I've ever known, but you can't stop this.
You can't
Lone,
say no to her.
I'm not sure you've noticed, but we're going to stop the apocalypse. I think we can stop her.
I'd like to see you try.
Oh, we're gonna
Okay.
Is
do
that,
more than
is
try,
that a
buddy.
challenge? I think Ingowill would be more than willing to accept that.
I can't. I can't. You all need to go.
We're not
I'm
going
not
without you,
leaving
Loam.
yet.
That's final.
You're going to have to, and that's final for me.
That
Too
I
bad,
can't.
so sad.
she starts
I can't.
walking toward Loam.
I can't come with you. Don't you understand?
You can't say no
This
to her because of some compulsion.
Oh, Sark's saying something in chat.
Yes, I was about to say. Sark will interrupt and just eyes fixed on Loam. Just then flicks his tail. Everybody dies. It's kind of my job to take her in.
Was Sark a cop?
She's not
Gotta
gonna
take her in.
Oh,
You're coming down to the precinct with me.
that's
She's
a
not gonna
movie.
die that easy. She's not gonna die that easy.
They made a movie like that, R.I.P.D.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Get
I
away.
kind of like that movie as bad as it was.
I've gotta get away. I've gotta help this city burn. If it takes me with it.
Yes,
And
kinda
I'm
came he-
going to.
We came here to burn
I'm
the city
going
in the
to-
first place. This isn't a problem for us.
Then go. Forget about me. I'm going to climb out of the crater and I'm going to dimension door about
Counterspell.
500
Just-
feet in
Can I just-
that
Nope,
direction.
counterspelled.
Can I just pick up Loam like a little at my size, just with two claws, just pick him up and hold him
I'm going to resist.
Opposing strength
I-
checks.
Okay, dokie. Second, what's the strength score of a
I counterspelled your dimension door anyway. You're not getting that far.
We're gonna find out if
What
Loam is
what level
stronger than a
counterspell?
dragon.
Fourth.
And Loam
Yeah,
wrestle
well-
a dragon.
That does it.
Step into the ring.
okay,
So Sark is also just grasping on Loam, like not letting go.
We need a strength check from the Sark then.
Or does Stark doing it give Ingawil advantage?
Let's see. Let me roll for Sark.
Roll Stark's strength. We know
BRB, guys.
Stark's good at that.
Okay.
Okay.
Brb. Sark is on top of Loam?
15,
I mean,
20.
Stark is a top.
Yeah, alright, so 15, 23. That's enough to, like, Loam is struggling in between the big, like between the cat jumping on one shoulder and then just being like scooped up and imprisoned between a bunch of dragon claws like a little angry baby.
Get off me! Get off me! Get off me! Every minute you waste here is one less minute you could spend getting away from here.
Loam, could I have a
It's one
perception
less
check?
minute you could. Yes, you can. Not gonna be a good one, but
it's gonna be better than mine.
Nightbot,
No,
how
it's
do
not.
we
it's
convince?
not. No, it's not.
How do we convince Loam to come with us?
You fail. People like
People like
Yeah.
dicks.
Is this just making Loam gay?
woman made Loam gay. 3 easy steps.
Yeah, so did Loam apparently.
This is reverse electroshock therapy.
Waterboard.
We waterboarded you into being gay.
We waterboarded her into him being gay.
We put the
Yup.
chemicals in the water that turn the frogs gay.
That turned the Loams gay.
Loam is freaking out, and everybody else now sees that the crater is filling up quicker and quicker as the invulnerability has worn off, and she's starting to bloat like a balloon.
Even with all the continuous frostbites I've been doing behind my back.
Yes, but she's not. That's the only thing stopping her from exploding. There's blood in the,
I'm
in
just
the
making
ice and
ice
water.
crystals that are just piercing her from the inside out.
Yeah, you're essentially making holes for the ice or for the water to leak out so she doesn't pop. Stark had a Tommy Mommy moment, and oops, Loam had a moment.
God damn it.
So, Loam, continue. You fail to notice the woman slowly popping.
See, that's great and all, but I'm still trying to get away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you'd like
Good
another
trying
strength
and
check, go
failing.
ahead.
I would love one. 18. That's a little bit better.
Do I need to roll again? I got my first roll was a 23. I mean, I'll roll again. If you want me to.
Yes. You could fail.
No, she couldn't.
But yeah,
I'm just holding Loam like somebody holds like a very angry small lizard in her hands, just both hands clapped around him and just kind of peeking at him like, are you settled down yet?
while Sark is
Stop it.
also in your hands, just squeezing him through osmosis.
I'm dimension doorsing again.
Can't
Counterspell.
see anything though. You have to be able to see where you're going.
You've not covered his head completely. He can see bits and.
Oh, I said I was holding him like this.
Well, yeah, but you still look at him occasionally. He can still get out. Like
Is he gonna dimension door into my eye?
he's panicked
I could dimension door 500 feet straight up.
Actually, your eyes are huge, so
That's a thing you
would.
could do.
Yeah. Also, you would be reflecting the area around you, and I would give that to him. Since
Yeah.
your eyes are huge.
Not that it helps any, but I still also have 10 feet of blind sight.
Oh yeah, that too. technically he could just dimension door down. So yeah, dimension door and up, down, left,
Immediately
right.
I immediately get counterspelled by Zach again.
No, he
Mhm.
can't see you.
Oh, true. Yeah, I
I just
can't.
want to
Oh,
point
what,
out.
really?
Yeah, you're in. The only one
I-
who can the
that
only two who
way.
can currently see you. You're like right here. And do you need to see where you're
Okay.
going for dimension door?
I don't believe
Yes.
so.
Oh, I'm pretty sure
One
you
you can-
do.
One you can visualize. So you can go anywhere that is within Ingwill's line of sight. Oh, hang on. There's actually cool new toys here.
Oh, Sark asked a decent question in chat.
Yes.
Can't see any of Sark's questions.
It's in Twitch.
Oh, it's in the Twitch. I'm looking at the wrong place.
The wrong
like-
place at the wrong time.
This kind of area. Alright, but what is Sark's question? Doesn't Sark get drug along because he'd be a willing individual? I don't think Loam is a willing individual to bring you. Or is
Yeah.
willing to bring you. You can
I don't mean to be the Debbie Dowdy here, but you're attempting to cast magic to get away from Ingowill of all people.
hey, listen, he could attempt.
Yes. 500 feet that way, please.
You cannot go 500 feet, but you could end up like over here.
Okay, can I
If-
just counterspell
Yeah,
it?
if Inglewill doesn't just counterspell it yet.
If they want to.
I have more spells than you will ever have.
Collect
Yes.
200 croutons.
See, I understand that, but Loam's not thinking rationally.
Collect 200 croutons. Do not
Can a
pass
person
go.
carry that many plums?
Go into dragon jail.
I'm
So-
just gonna. I don't know, like, what level is this? Like, I mean, I imagine I can identify what level it is.
Arcana. Let's see if Inglewill's having a brain day. You got a good
Brain blast.
sight day.
The glasses were
Yeah,
the right
You'd
prescription
easily be
today.
able
Yeah.
to, so.
I'm just gonna counterspell him every single time he tries.
Loam, can I get another perception check?
Yeah, you sure can.
Maybe
Well,
this
he
one won't
rolls-
suck.
Well, he rolls that DM. Farrah still has the goggles on. What's this lady's
It
vibe?
sucks.
It's like I imagine Harvey Weinstein and Epstein combined.
Oh no.
That's how
Harvey
bad this is.
Weinstein.
Yeah, like it is it is normal vile in terms of like non-magical. But whoo boy, like you're kind of feeling ill just looking at her. Just because it's so awful. Like you've looked at the auras of people who have murdered innocents. I think you saw someone who ate someone once. Like all of it pales in comparison to just kind of the average evil that is coming off of this normal human girl.
Loam, who the fuck wants you dead?
That
Wants
was
to be
for me.
dead.
This is
Wants to be
advanced.
dead.
This is. I mean, she just almost killed you a moment ago. You were on the ground, blue in the face.
She owns me.
No, she doesn't. I own it.
You can't
But-
own.
Not in that way. Anyways,
We know what you meant, Ingewill. It's fine.
huff.
Look,
Don't have enough time to go into this. This crater's filling up. She'll be alive.
yeah, and so will you. You're coming with us.
Don't want to. But you understand.
Loam, we don't understand because you were explaining nothing to us.
How could you understand? Could you understand?
Oh my god, with this loam, you're exhausting.
Can I cast calm emotions on Loam?
Yes. Also, you all hear a very loud pop as this woman's chest has exploded, and the crater is now
Your
filling
mother just exploded
incredibly
last night.
fast. Like like it is flooding.
I mean, I'm too tall for it to matter, so
Just everybody else.
yeah.
Ferris is gonna hop on the back of Bubs and I can't. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I can't move Ferris. No, I can't. We're good.
For me to cast calm emotions on Loam, I need him to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, he might.
You may
pass
choose
this.
to fail this if you wish.
I don't.
Okay.
I
I'm
fail
saying,
though, don't I?
Oh, another
Yeah,
important question from Sark. Can't Sark just use his scythe? She can't come back from the dead unless a wish spell is used, I think.
Yeah, you could just literally gut her real quick, or like
that's literally the
right
entire
into her
purpose of your
head.
scythe is to kill immoral beings.
Do it, Sark,
so-
you won't.
I am going to then assume, as the pop happens and the last few
Stabbing time.
moments of like brain consciousness go through this woman's head, Sark just kind of right into her forehead, and how do I explain what happened?
Hex, what
I
the
don't
fuck?
think you really have to.
A Has everyone seen FLCL?
Oh, fully cool.
I don't know what that is.
So there, it
I've watched
basically
Fully Cooley.
this Sark gets like those little things when he kills people, like the little tokens, and
Yeah.
all of them like for the most part you've killed evil people, so they're just these little black marbles essentially. As the scythe pulls out of this woman's skull, along with it, just deforming the skin of her head, is this disgusting, oozing black crystal. As it just seems to be stuck to the end of the scythe and is just being forced out of her.
The DC loam was 20.
Well, I failed.
Okay. Specifically, I'm suppressing any charmed or frightened ability or effects on you, so your frightenedness is calmed for
Magical or
it's 80 effects.
It doesn't
It does
really
not
matter.
specify magical effects.
okay? Well,
So
I guess
for
he's
a
calm then.
minute, for a minute. It only
For a
lasts 1
minute.
minute, but you know.
So upon that being cast and going through, you're now picking up what's happening around you rather than panicking. You're still like freaked, but like it's kind of all being shoved down.
Suppressed.
Yeah. And you now see the woman chest popped open, just spilling out water like a hose, as Sark is struggling to like pull the fucking scythe out of her head with this gross crystal coming out of it. Just and he finally just yanks and it pops out and it's just
She's dead.
Was that it? Was that what you were so afraid of, Loam?
Hey! Everyone's gonna raise a clawed hand.
Ferris is just gonna.
Psychological abuse.
She's
and
just gonna
conditioning.
raise. She's gonna raise her hands and concede. She understands. It's all right. I get it. Fair point.
a weird time for this conversation, but I approve.
I can't believe she's dead.
Eggle is going to carefully move over here, away from all the water, and place Loam down. Gently, like you would a small lizard that you have caught in your hand.
You and your lizards.
I'm not a
Yeah.
fucking lizard.
We're watching a lot of gecko videos, and it's a good
You're so-
analogy.
God, you goddamn Floridans and your goddamn lizards.
Yeah. Go place him down carefully and calmly, like it's okay. She can't hurt you anymore, and if she tries to come back, I will make sure she never comes back.
I can't believe she's dead. I can't believe it.
You also didn't believe that we were going to break you out of jail in a single hour.
Yeah. Stark is I like to imagine after all, like you're having this real conversation, Sark is just kind of holding the crystal and then just looking around, realizing that like the water is up to his waist. So he's just like, "Ugh," and just desperately scrambling up the side of the cliff.
Just for good measure, Ferris is gonna fire a frost arrow at the husk
Yeah.
of the person.
I want you to file a frost arrow. We gotta be, clean about this. And I'm gonna cast the cantrip boil water.
Double tap.
You
You're
begin to
boiling
boil-
Sark.
You begin to boil the water just as Sark gets out of it, and he's just freaking out now. Just
Of
can
course,
find
I'm waiting until
explosive
Sark
one
was
if it makes you
out
feel
of
better.
it. I'm not gonna boil Sark.
yeah, of course.
Today.
Today.
Lum's not looking.
I can fire an explosive one if it makes you feel better.
I just need to go.
Like a scene out of Hannibal.
Let's grab Cece and get out of here.
What about
Cece?
Elena?
I haven't seen her.
She's
Kai,
going to find her friend.
are you back?
I don't think so.
All right.
No, she's front.
Good job,
Fucking
John.
In the front
Hannibal.
of my house, I'm walking inside. Give me a minute.
No!
He was front.
I summoned her with my shitty pun.
the front back CC.
Oh, I don't like that. The front back CC.
This is
Kai, I
terrible.
think you know what you must
That
do
sounds
with front back CC.
disgusting. Bro, last
We
night,
broke him. He's
I did
broken.
front back CC with the
God damn it.
The DM is broken with front back CC.
I did a front back CC last night.
Find something.
Oh, no.
Fuck is going on?
You know, it kind of sounds like a trick he'd pull off in Tony Hawk.
Who just left? Oh, was it Kai leaving and rejoining?
That was Sark.
Oh.
Sark's here.
What the hell is going on, Dakota?
D&D out of context, that's all I think of.
Oh lord.
Oh my god. The smugness.
I don't. Oh,
For some reason, that's
I
what
don't
came
know.
to mind when when front back CC.
Front back CC.
I like how he's not even like centered in the picture. Oh my god.
All
No
right.
wonder you were
all
laughing as hard as you were.
right. Just imagine CC. Oh, but it's
It all
pee-pee.
becomes
It's
connected.
it's little pee-pee just poking out of a pocket instead.
It's little
I don't
pee-pee
like
poking
that.
out
I
of
don't
a
like
pocket. It's little pee-pee.
I wouldn't call it that little.
Cece and her little PP. I guess I have to start drawing her outfit with pockets now.
No, it's fine.
In
It's
a,
fine.
in
it's
a
fine.
bulge
Gotta
at
have a
this
pocket
rate.
for her pee-pee.
Oh.
Ain't nothing down there but fluff.
As you all are torturing a woman who agreeably deserves it. Uh,
We're torturing you by proxy.
Oh,
Cece is bathed in this cold blue light as she's got Oberon's arms wrapped around her. And it is just the calmest Cece has felt in a very long time.
Goodbye. Hello.
You say goodbye. I say hello. Hello.
We talk in tabaxi. Cece in
Tabaxi?
Oberon's arms.
Yes.
Awesome. I love IRL Frozen. We're just Oberon's just Elsa caressing Cece as if she's Anna.
Do you want to be
Um,
a snowman?
um,
Oh, hi, Sark.
Oh, hi.
let's see. She'll gradually come to uh yeah, slowly blinking her eyes open as the visage of her person comes into sight once again.
Words are unable to be formed, but just Oberon is the tight embrace on Cece and the look in his eyes is more than enough to convey that it's overwhelming for them as well. And it's just after everything, you're together again, and everything feels at peace. And it is up to you if this is the point where Cece will start, like, getting everything back in her head or not. But at the very least, it is not as it's the light in the room is coming on, even if maybe you don't remember where things are placed.
Hmm.
And
Dingle will stick your head out the door.
shush, you're still torturing a woman.
Okay.
Nuh-uh.
You're like, this is happening while all that's happening.
Okay.
It's happening while we're torturing a woman.
Yeah.
I'm I'm trying to cog the machine here. Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We gotta get back into the word of things.
The thing.
Damn it, X.
As she's waking up a little bit more and coming to the realization that this is in fact her Oberon, not the one that she was just tricked by moments ago. Um, and she's at least 75% sure she's not dreaming. Um, she'll she'll look at him and I'm sorry it took this long. I tried. I got lost. I forgot. This is real, right? Like, for real this time?
The earnestness and just sincerity of that makes them laugh as they just nod and yes, yes, my sweet Cecilia. And doesn't matter if you never remember again, because we will make new memories that will make all of them seem like nothing in comparison.
That sounds good. I'd I'd like that a lot. Um, I we need to check on my friends if that big explosion had hurt me or I and she'll start kind of like frantically looking around a bit and trying to get her bearings and wiggling a little bit out of Oberon's arms, um searching for her companions.
You can see, actually, the first thing you end up seeing is Sark coming out of the hole, just eh, like
Trying
soaked from,
not to be soup.
soaked from the waist, soaked from the waist down. Just you, now, just imagining Sark mom, I threw up as
Nice.
as Oberon waves a
You say
hand,
that as
and
if Stark hasn't already done that with Inglewood before.
there are
Every hairball.
a hole
How-
starts
I
to
threw up.
melt away as
How
you're
tall is this building?
it's like 3 stories. You're very much over the roof now.
Okay,
What
so
was the roof?
you also look up and you see a giant Inglewill.
Yes, you see like the giant head of a dragon just over the roof. As Oberon just goes, you have made some very wonderful seeming friends.
Yeah, they're pretty great.
And I will now yield Oberon to you. Uh, just didn't want you talking to yourself.
Oh, sure, but
What
it's
do you
funny
mean?
when I
Do
do
that
it.
so often.
It is funny when you do it because you do it in different accents.
Well, yeah, because I try to differentiate the voices. Thank you.
No,
No, I'm just
the
saying you
most
do it
You're
in funny
welcome.
accents.
the most I'd be able to do between the two is pitch up for Cece the way I try to normally do and allow my lower regular speaking voice to be the voice of Oberon. But this is fine. I like how Dakota tells stories with characters.
Okay, then I
Why?
yield, and he simply takes your hand and allows you to lead. You still have control over movement and all that.
Yeah.
And now we get to my fun.
Back to Elena.
Elena, you find yourself in an empty void. No weapon. Your weapon's gone. Your watch missing. Standing in front of you is the old man you've never met before. Asha hiding behind him. Well, this is going to be fun. And with a snap of his fingers, Mase, Curie, Murata,
Oh no.
and another Asha appear standing
Two Ashas?
in front
This is
of
yet another hand. Now there are two of them.
standing in front of you.
Two of them.
Two? I can't figure out just two, so let's pretend you gave her two.
Shadowy, not fully formed things, but there. And he.
Do you want me to actually draw them on the map?
Yeah, actually.
Can
As
do.
a heads up, I cannot see the map on my end, no matter how many times I refresh. It's just a giant black screen, so all I can do is roll and hope it works.
Can you scroll out and find the spot?
I
Because
don't
it is a
have
big
the. I don't have the icon.
Oh.
I don't have the icon for Curie, and
There
Morata
we
doesn't want to
go.
drop
She
on the map.
found it.
Okay, let's see.
Christ.
Yeah, she doesn't want to drop on the map. What is going on? Whatever.
Oh well, we'll just it's fine. Get out of here.
Get out of here. The four of
Dying.
them
I'm dead.
stand before you, and he takes a moment to breathe, and you see him start to pace behind them. You have been a problem for a very, very long time.
And you're being a problem right now.
22.
It's the opposite direction.
Are you going to tell me what those numbers mean, or are you just going to keep listing them off? Like a calculator.
3.
3.1415.
I can do that too. 8, 17, 43, 89. What of it?
111.
Are you listing off all of the times you've killed your friends here? One way or another? Or at least ruined their lives? I don't think
I'm sorry, is this your attempt at trying to guilt me for things that I have no control over?
no control over. See,
Yes.
that's the thing. Your existence has control over it. If you weren't around, at least two of them would be off living their lives fairly normally most of the time. But you, your simple appearance in a world almost seems to shape things in a way that forces lines to be drawn in places they weren't going to before. And he gestures at Mase. Did you know that in worlds you don't visit, she's the highest knight of her people? Proud child of, what was it, royalty? Something fancy. She gets to go and travel the land, being an emissary. But the moment you seem to decide to travel, everything seems to just change. Worlds change around you. And suddenly, her family's dead. She's alone. She spends most of her days drunk, fighting, miserable.
Change is the nature of time and our worlds and all the different dimensions out there. That's the point of there being so many, because they're all different. I have no control over where I'm brought.
Speak, Mase has the trident, right?
She has a
Mase or
spear,
Masse?
actually. Masse.
Masse.
She has a. I can actually pull up her sheet here because I never got rid of it. Go figure. I never get rid of any of my
Fantastic.
character sheets.
Well-
She has a oceanic spear.
As you start saying all that, you just see the shadow move, and the spear pierces into your stomach, and just every version of Mase you've ever come in contact with. There's variations, there's differences. All of that pain just rattles through you.
Hey,
All
yo,
of it.
you already pissed Sark off once.
And I need a wisdom save again.
13.
You are unable to bear it, and for a moment, Elena manages to just kind of let it wash over before the tide comes too strong. And you know that gut wrenching sob that like happens when something just truly awful happens and it just breaks your heart. It just forces its way through you. That is a feeling that only the ones you meet ever feel. I don't know if it's time changing, like you said, but it is certainly something.
She is going to just say through clenched teeth, "The Master that I know would never do that." And she's going to spit blood at his foot and just say, "Bite me."
As you go to do that, the spear retracts and you are suddenly unharmed. And Curie steps forward. And for a moment, you feel as she just places a hand on your cheek this unending
Bless you.
What?
People are making noises.
I sneezed twice. I was trying to mute myself before the second one came.
this unending sense of almost understanding, because from what I understand of the way you've explained Curie to me, is that a lot of the feelings she has is something that Elena would have as well, in terms of
Yes, in a general sense, yeah.
quite literally often Elena is the only one to outlive everyone, except for her, maybe. Even
And
then.
Murata.
And Murata. Even then. And you just, she is forced to feel every moment of every time you have lost someone, whether it's Masse, Curie, just whether it's the abandonment of it in cases where she literally cannot die. The pain of having to put down Asha, the heartache of having to leave anyone left behind. And it all just shoots through you. And she disappears as well. You think you're some kind of hero, or at least something useful. But it's
I never claimed to be a hero. I'm just someone who got sacked with this.
oh, you don't have to claim it. It's in. It's innate. And that's when Murata steps forward. And similar to what Sark just did,
Before,
Excuse me.
as Morato's walking up, she's going to look past him directly at Asha, and she is going to plead with her. She's just going to look her in the eyes and just, Asha! Asha, please, I know you're in there. Asha, you have to help me, please.
he raises a hand behind him to her and just goes, "One moment. We'll see if she'll help you after." And the scythe goes right into your skull. And it is the strangest feeling to feel nothing. But then something starts to creep in. And it's this rolling, shaky feeling just at the edge of everything. And it resonates hard with a part of Elena, as it's this same feeling that she's had to pull out of herself when something bad happens. And something happens to Masay. Something happens to...
The other pronunciation right, it was Masay.
Okay, I don't know why I'm doing this. Masay. Something happens to Masay. Something happens to Curie. Something happens to even her. Something happens to just people that she cares about. And you know that you have to just break yourself off it, because any second you're just going to be gone, and it's just going to be pain and memories in the back of your head. And you feel the slightest bit of resentment, because something in your head and something in this connection that's going on, you know that the only reason that these feelings are mutual, or there's some understanding, is because of you. And the pain of that aches through you. And she's gone. Dust in the wind for a moment. I'm sorry, little one. You're going to have to watch some painful things.
You're not sorry.
Not to you.
What did I do to you? Did I slight you somewhere? Did I have to kill another you somewhere along the way?
Shh. And he puts a finger up
Don't
to
you
his mouth.
shush me.
And instead of Asha stepping forward, suddenly you're surrounded by versions of her. And as each, they're all staring
All the
straight at...
versions love you, and they save you.
You wish.
Yes.
As each one, they're staring forward into the darkness, and when one turns its head to you, just a vision of them and their death suddenly appears in front of her. Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes it's out of your... Sometimes it is in your arms. Sometimes it's just turning to dust because of something with her connection to the thing that allows her to do this. To do all these kind of things. Der Gaidrin. That's the word.
That's the name.
That's the name. Something about his connection just. It's almost like she's cursed to just. Something bad happens most of the time you run into her. Not all the time. As.
She is afraid of what's going to come next, and she is just frantically screaming for her. She just, please, I know you're in there. Please, it's Allie. You have to help me.
Bang! Bang! Time and time again. The last
She is
ones.
at this point just frantically searching through her coat for something to find to defend herself with, just to shoot this fucker.
And there's nothing.
Are any of us allowed to try and help
No.
with this?
She's
No.
stuck in
Yeah,
a
that's what I
demiplane, I
figured.
think. I think she's trapped
Oh,
in a
that's right.
demiplane.
Yes.
That's right, you guys
Something
got
like
sucked into
that.
it.
Something like
Damn
that.
it.
And you recognize those shots. And you recognize every cry, every moment, as time and time again, they're shown you being the one to end her. Whether it's this peaceful moment where you're forced to do it because she just begs you, or she turns into some kind of monster that needs to be taken care of. And as it just keeps happening, the one behind him's eyes just. There are a few times you've seen her afraid of you. And generally it's those moments where she's more on the timid side when you meet her and you're Elena. You're strong-willed, you're rough, you're cool, you're willing to do whatever. But this, she's just seen you kill her God knows how many times. And she takes a step back. And Xavius simply goes, "What was the words I said to you? What was the words I said to you?" On those cold, dark nights when you're alone, you end up in a world without any of your friends.
You.
Perhaps you should have just pulled the trigger. You've slighted me so much. So many worlds.
All of this is just going in one ear and out the other. She is, at this point, on her hands and knees, just shaking in Asha's direction, and the only words that she can muster are, "I never meant it."
One. That one's new. And he turns away, gently putting his hand on her shoulder, and they fade from view as, in a moment, you are returned to everything as it was, and they simply disappear.
Does she have her gun back?
Yes, but there's nothing. If they're gone, but you don't even get a chance. You don't get it back until after everything comes back into view.
Doesn't matter. She's firing it anyways.
Yeah, that's what I
Nothing.
was thinking.
She's not gonna do anything. She's just gonna curl up into a ball and just. I'd say exist, but in this moment, like, what kind of an existence is this?
Yeah. And in that moment, everybody catches up to everybody, including the two Sarks for some reason.
Because one Sark could not be utilized.
Okay.
One
And
suck isn't enough.
time catches up with itself. And you're all. Elena's.
That was a time stop?
That was entirely in her head. In the matter of moments.
Oh, you fucker!
Yeah.
That wasn't even a demi-plane. That was just... Oh my god.
Truly psychological torture.
That was some real emotional damage to her.
Oh, it's great, right?
Emotional. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. Stop
You're
lying
right.
to yourself.
Elena is suffering.
Yeah,
Cece and
she's-
Oberon are existing,
She is
meeting
just
everyone.
hyperventilating in the fetal position.
This is just the other half of the group getting traumatized.
Yeah, it's great.
Every
Yeah.
other episode, it's the other half of us. This half, it's
Yeah.
like Loam and Elena.
It's great. Now you're
One
all
half
sad.
for the other.
Actually, you're all sad except for Cece.
Yeah, Cece's
Cece's
this is
pretty
a
Cece's
great
the
day
happiest.
for
stoked
Cece.
right now.
She's just had a life-changing experience.
She's like, oh, fuck yeah.
I'm pretty okay.
She
Ferris
died,
is pretty
but
okay
then she
too,
lives.
for once.
I'm like,
And
Hey,
she
yo,
accomplished a
Cece
goal
just
she
likes
didn't.
art.
she accomplished a goal she forgot she had.
Accidental success.
And well, the
That's
city
the
is on.
best kind.
The city's on
Task
fire
failed
around
successfully.
you as Oberon and Cece step out of the frozen castle that is starting to melt and slowly just soak into the stones.
Well, I'm
There's a-
sure that like as time would have passed, they would have left the Elsa ice castle.
Yes, I'm more just saying as everybody catches up, it's all starting. That's
I
happening.
Damn it,
see.
Hex.
The pool of water and blood and ice and pain is happening. Jesus Christ, Nightbot. And yeah, you are all now caught up in time and trauma.
So
Fun.
And the city's
Absolutely
burning
fun.
around you.
I stick my head through the door. Everything okay out here?
Cece puts a thumbs up. You're so big! I'm glad you're okay!
Very
Yes, very big.
Is everything okay out here? Ingowell asks in the burning city.
big.
Everything okay out here for the people I care about?
I
Yeah.
didn't set you guys on fire, did I?
She almost
I haven't set
tried to
anything on
rescue
fire
Yeah,
yet.
Ingowell didn't start this fire.
It was
Yeah.
not me for once.
It was already
Joel.
burning when she woke up from a concussion.
Those
Yeah.
are the lyrics.
I'm gonna walk you.
It could be the lyrics.
So we saved Oberon. A bunch of nobles are dead. Doesn't look like any of our targets are here. Why is Elena over there crying?
Cece will like look over her shoulder. She's like,
You
"Oh shoot, what
okay?
happened to her?" And she'll run on
Yeah.
over.
You all rush over.
Zatch is
Okay.
following.
Elena's not. She's not responding. She is just in the middle of a real difficult time.
I'm gonna pick Elena up like I did Loam.
Why you
Gently hold
and everybody?
like hamburger.
Hamburger.
Oh no, she's holding Elena like a snack.
Chomp.
Ingowell picks her up like the, "You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos tonight."
We're having soft tacos.
So, who wants to burn down a corrupt evil city?
I think it's already there.
No, it's not.
Ferris, just with this big dumb grin on her face, raises her hand real high.
Hell yeah.
Just remember, I warned all of these people a year ago this was going to happen. If they're still here, that's their fault.
I like to imagine Ring is just flying around Inglebell's head, just chanting, "Burn the city, burn the city, burn the city."
Hey, DM, what's the weather?
Clear as day.
Cool,
Other than
cool.
the
I want to
smoke.
Cool. I want to try something. Ferris is
Alright.
going to pull out the new harp that she just got. And she's going to use one of the charges to cast Control Weather at 8th level.
Ooh.
Song of Storms.
So I need to know,
I'm gonna play the
so you
Song
said
of
it's clear.
Storms.
What's the temperature and what's the wind like?
Did you just say the Song of Corns?
No.
Storms.
Temperature.
I'm just
Although-
imagining a storm of corn.
Good.
Can't imagine the song of corn.
Define good. Is it hot? Is it warm? Is it cool?
I was
Is it
gonna say
cold?
it's a good 72, humid, because you're on the ocean.
So-
Yeah, it is
warm?
Coastal City.
72 does not feel good when it's
hot?
humid
it's
out.
it's 72,
No.
humid, and like fairly windy.
Just use the word. Is it hot or is it warm?
Hot.
Warm, but humid.
It feels hot
Okay.
due to the humidity.
Cool,
Is it-
cool.
Moist.
I hate.
It's humid, so
So-
yes.
So let me get this. So let me just establish this. So it's clear, it's hot, and there's moderate wind. Yes. All right, cool. So I have to roll a d4 to see how long it takes for this to take effect.
All right.
And let's see.
Oh God. What
All
are we
right, so
doing?
it's going to take half an hour. So we have half an hour to get this done before everything goes to shit. So I can move on this chart one up or down. One up from clear for precipitation is torrential rain, driving hail, or blizzard.
Okay.
One up from hot on the temperature scale is unbearable heat.
All right.
And one up from moderate wind is either calm or strong wind. So I'm just going to go with strong wind.
So you've turned this place into Florida during a hurricane.
In half an hour. In half an hour, there will be moderate wind, it will be an unbearable heat, and there will be torrential rain, driving hail, or a blizzard.
So you're putting
In
these
the
people
unbearable
in an oven.
heat.
All
You're
right.
putting these people in an oven, and then you're putting it on high until the
She's-
toast is done.
She's gonna pull the instrument out. She's gonna like strum it a couple times with her thumb, and she's gonna be like, I've never used this thing before. Time to see if it works. She's going to fly up into the air on Bubs, and like a fucking Valkyrie charging into battle, she's gonna strum this thing in the most metal way possible while flying in the air.
Fucking power chords on the harp.
Hell yeah. All right. So you have a half an hour to either just get the fuck out of here or go do stuff around the city. Ferris, I wish I
Let's
could
go.
just.
Let's go shopping.
Ooh, I know what to do. I know what I
You
can
what?
do. I know what I can do.
Shopping.
Bubs is suddenly dead. No!
Not again.
I'm gonna show you.
Not again.
Bubs is suddenly breeding.
Hey, yo, what?
I'm gonna
Bubs is breeding.
do, 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 do.
Well, that's what Bubs is. That's what Bubs. Oh no, I almost phrased that real bad. I was gonna say, so that's what Bubs is stealing from Talbury. He's stealing virginities.
Oh.
I realize how terrible that sounded.
It's not
He
like
has
he
a lot
knows
of
that
free
better.
time.
You see. You see these four things from the sky
Oh, what do I see?
in the distance.
Oh, what the
in various
What the
directions.
fuck is that first one?
Who knows? Can't really.
Is that?
Where are we looking?
You don't get to see.
Oh.
Is that?
What?
Is that a set of gallows?
Okay, so the thing you're seeing there is like a wooden building crane that moves
Shut
like
the
a.
fuck up, Declan.
It is currently being torched, knocked over, and is about to, or seemingly about to fall over into a building full of people that are just. You can tell it's full of people because they're just kind of at the windows yelling at the guards, going, "No!"
Like a good no or a bad no?
Like, don't drop this crane on us.
Do I get the vibe that like they're terrible people, like
I mean,
everyone else in Tilbury,
they
or
look like your average person. It's Tilbury, so it's like 60%, 60-40 that they're terrible, but they're average terrible at worst,
So-
it seems like.
I'm gonna do a perception check. Tell me what I'm seeing on the horizon on all 4 of those, except for that one, obviously, because you just painted that picture for me.
Yeah, that one was the most obvious. We'll
That was
go
cocked.
in the order of pictures.
Okay, that was a lot better actually.
So your first one.
So plus my modifier for perception, that's a 22.
All right, so your first one, 22, is enough to see that a bunch of fucked up looking creatures are gathering people up and feeding them to the giant floor mouth.
The giant floor
The
mouth?
floor
mouth?
mouth?
It
What
is
are you talking about?
You see Beholder, some weird bug creatures, couple of Illithid, and they are just forcing people into what is essentially a Sarlacc pit with tentacles. Oh, and that thing that ate the drakes in the old. It was a while ago. The one thing where Ferris did her backstory with Sark.
I remember what you're talking
Please.
about.
I thought you were about to say in the Old Testament for some reason.
In the Old Testament.
Where Ferris sent down
Oh, I
the
fucking love
flood
that.
upon the sinners.
And then, in the
Alright.
beginning there was darkness, and then she said, "Let there be bubs."
All right, give me 2 more
Let there
perception
be
checks.
bugs.
Because
And
because
Bubs,
bubs.
was breeding.
Yeah, but there's.
I was gonna say because bubs lights up everybody's world, but okay, yeah, sure,
Does.
that too, Declan.
He's perfect. But yes. Give me 2 more perception checks.
All right, that one is a 16.
You see a bunch of dudes loading a bunch of crates and loading them up onto carts. They look.
And
They've got scarves covering their faces. They could be shady, could just be scared of smoke inhalation.
and the last one is that's a 15, not much better. Or actually, it's worse, just by 1.
You can tell that it is a bunch of people fighting the guards of the city. You can infer that they're the people you met with Loam that are trying to take down the corrupt people. But with that roll, it's from a distance. They could also just be fucking stabbing innocent civilians.
I'm going to send Lucky down. I'm gonna say, Loam, your people need you.
Okay.
And then Ferris is gonna go
Let's
off toward
go.
the people loading the crates.
All right.
So Lucky's gonna take Loam over to the people.
All
I'm
right.
not breaking Lucky's back by, getting on her.
No.
No, Lucky's a him.
Lucky's fine.
Okay, good.
She reinforced him.
Because
Because the cheeks are
I-
clapping.
I'm just gonna say
Oh,
Why?
when I
cake.
in
I
my-
was like,
when
what
I
are
did
you
my hike,
talking?
when I did my hike out in the deserts, there was one bit where we had to go on horseback for a bit, and my horse is definitely wheezing a bit going uphill. So I don't want that to happen to any animal ever again, fictional or non-fictional.
Oof. Do you tell anyone else what's going on around? Or you just head in that direction?
What, me?
Uh,
No, Ferris.
Okay.
you know what? Sark would want the shinies. She's gonna say, Sark,
Hell yeah. Sark is immediately paying attention. Yes, yes, yes.
you want some loot?
Hell yes, I want the loot suits.
She's going to swoop down and grab Sark, and they're going to fly off.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
We're separating. Awesome.
Oh no! Sark forgot!
Divide and conquer. We only have half an hour.
You do.
Fair.
All right.
That's not what
Cool
That's
to ask the
not
dead
what my
bodies.
parents did when they separated.
Oh, Declan, no.
Oh no. Who am I with?
You get to choose.
Now choose.
Fuck. What's everyone doing?
They'll turn
You
against you,
chose
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Almost,
Are
don't
you
know where
in or
Sark
are
went.
you out?
There we go.
almost running this way and sees
I'm
guards
running.
fight.
I've got
Or right, you got lucky.
Yeah, he's
I got lucky.
Loam got lucky.
Oh, finally! Good for him.
I don't even think in a million years that's gonna ever happen.
You know
You're
what?
gonna
We'll
have Fire
just-
Emblem
Just-
Fates.
Never say never, my friend.
I'm going to nat fail
That's
every charisma check.
That's got 3 boyfriends now.
I don't want my uncle as a boyfriend.
I don't want my nephew, period.
Fair.
I just want my uncle as my uncle.
All right. So,
Sark just wants to collect everyone.
Collect.
those are so Ferris and
Sark didn't want to collect it. Sark didn't want to collect
this
Bingo.
way. And
That's
the rest of you.
true.
Oberon kind of just looks at Cece and goes, "You have quite the eclectic group of friends."
Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm just imagining him kind of taking in everything that's going on. A goat lady has hopped up onto a dragon and flown off after playing a harp dramatically. There's a big dragon. There's a girl on the floor. There was some buff Genasi that ran off in a different direction. There's this sopping wet black cat
With rainbow
And-
booties.
with his little booties and this otherwise like spooky looking armor.
I'm not the only one that heard rainbow boobies.
That's Femsark. That's for later.
All the while still kind of trying to emotionally process the reunification of him and his baby girl, if you will. Cece, he's just kind of like, so what's going on? One girl took off. The other guy ran the opposite way. The city's on fire. Should we be evacuating right now? And Cece is more preoccupied on, I guess, trying to see if by any means she could try to console Elena into a speaking state, because she's visibly distressed, and that's kind of all Cece's thinking about.
Oberon will happily follow Cece and just kind of be the moral support for the moral support.
He's just confused, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna level with you. Anything Elena tries to say is just gonna be incoherent, and
All I
She's just having
imagine.
a time. She's just having a time, and it's not going good.
she is feeling the weight of a lot of years that were not spent the way that she wanted them to be spent, or a way that nobody deserves them to be spent.
Real.
Inglewood's just gonna go full on kaiju, so you guys have fun.
Ring is currently flying above Inglewill, going, "There's weird ground mouth and dragons over there."
Weird ground mouth.
Only available at the big round.
Wobble, wobble.
Not that way.
Oh.
This way.
Wait,
Not that
wait.
kind of big mouth,
Alright,
ground
yeah, I
mouth.
will reveal the area before you just go.
Big ass dragon. I don't give a fuck about what the terrain is.
Oh, I could finally. This makes sense to someone. You essentially see a goddamn illithid swarm, along with like
Fucking Baldur's Gate up in this bitch.
yeah, Baldur's Gate mixed with World of Warcraft illithids. There's these creepy ass bug creatures. You see shit like crawling on their roofs. Like they look up at you as you come by.
I land on the roof. Everything within 60 feet? How do I do auras again?
I have to check something. Oh, not World Anvil. Holy shit. D&D Beyond, I want to know if a beholder is immune to fear.
The answer is no.
Don't need its fucking, like, life story.
Did you know?
Like, literally, it gives me things to roll for its
Did you
skin
know?
color.
Yes. Do you want your beholder Caucasian or African American?
It has different skin colors, yes. Apparently.
How ethnic would you like your beholder to be?
Okay, this is not
Ethnic
immune to fear.
beholders.
Oh!
Why does that sound like a bard band in D&D? Ethnic beholders.
It
That does sound like a really good bard band.
Beholder. Nat 20s.
It may
not
not be-
afraid.
it may
you
not
need
be
to roll
immune to
again
fear,
with
but is it
advantage.
Chinese?
16.
16 total?
Yes.
It's afraid.
Alright,
DC's 24, so
I like how Inglewill went to danger. Ferris and Sark went for loot.
most of the little bugs are afraid. And all of the what's-its are afraid. The like weird crawly things.
Ground mouths.
The
No,
ground mouth.
these things.
something survived.
One illithid isn't afraid.
That's just because he doesn't know better yet.
I found beholder stat block. There we go.
I found it
Let's
too.
see. Okay, cool.
I was like, I just
Joke's
need to
on
know-
you, it's not afraid. It's
Yeah,
aroused.
it's only immune
Uh-oh.
to.
Roll
Ew.
charisma.
The only thing it's immune to is being prone.
Yeah.
It's not afraid. It's just Spanish.
It's not afraid, it's just Spanish.
Declan's
Can
coming for
someone
all
put
the
that
in
all
chat
the
box,
groups.
please?
Stop that.
Oh no.
Stop that, dear. Stop that.
Why did
I'm
you roll the charisma save?
I'm offended.
I did it as a joke. Sorry. Okay, well, I just flew over here. I don't know what's going on over here. Everything's afraid of me. Except for one illithid.
Yeah. Oh wait, never mind.
Just-
The stats I was going to use. Neither of them are frightened. All right. Oh, Zach, where are you going?
Oh, Zach.
Hey,
Where are
Your
you?
mom's house.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
Oh god, that. I, I'm sorry. It just reminds me of this fucking time. Back in school, a buddy of mine was going to the restroom, and one of our friends goes, "Hey man, where are you going?" "In my pants."
Oh.
As he's walking
Guess
out of the
I'll
room.
take off behind Loam flying.
All right.
Hey,
So
Squid,
I've
where are you
got
going? "In my pants."
this is mostly cinematic stuff, but you know what? I will.
Oh man, that was
For the sake of
almost a decade ago that happened. Fuck.
You're old, John.
Yeah.
Jesus, yes. I I don't like that you asked that question.
What?
What are you asking?
To
Oh no.
Alright.
Jerry's getting unhinged.
Yeah.
What's fucking going on?
Alright. I'll say.
No idea.
the city is going to be gone.
War crimes from the sound of
Yeah,
it.
alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now we are actively committing war crimes.
A little bit.
Good.
Well, a little bit. Just a little.
A little bit.
Not a little. We are actively committing them.
We'll,
Well, hey,
Sark
what's a war
just-
crime or two in the grand scheme of things?
Sark's
Yeah.
just grabbing some leftover goodies. These things
Yeah,
were
exactly.
abandoned. That's not a war crime to just
uh,
pick up people's trash.
before we get to that, I'm now going to use a turn order to kind of go through the groups here. Ferris and Sark, you're flying
Oh, boy.
over to a bunch of dudes putting shit in boxes, and you can see a bunch of town guards chopping away at a large wooden like crane structure, trying to knock it into a building full of people.
Oh right, there was something other than loot that was over here that we were supposed to give a shit about.
I mean, you could just not care. That's up to you guys.
I mean, it's Sark.
Sark can't not care. Sark's too nosy to not care.
You want to get the crane? I'll get the crates.
Heck yeah. Because Sark can be two people. Where's the crane?
Don't tell the government.
This.
Keep pinging until I say stop because I can't see where the ping is. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Hooray.
Yay.
Yay.
Alrighty then. Gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the thing. Hey. Oh, bam.
My favorite bard band is My Alchemical Romance.
Wouldn't that be
Hex,
a band of
you.
artificers?
Artificer Bards.
Bartificers.
Oh, Bartificers.
Artificers.
That's their first album.
Bartificer.
Bartificial.
Oh no.
All right. I'm scared of the message I just got.
What?
All right.
Very.
Sark, you see guards blatantly just chopping into this thing. It's teetering, and you hear the people going, screaming for help. You hear the pleas that they're not. They're just hiding from the fighting. They're not insurgents or whatever, and the guards are just laughing and saying, "Sure."
Okay. So these guards they're evil immediately?
Oh yeah, big
So
dick,
that
big dickheads going on right here.
Big
Big
dick.
Big
Big
dick,
dick energy going on.
but not in like the fun way.
Oh,
See, Zach
God.
could have been a part of this.
See, that just means the Sark is gonna be doing the sneaky, sneaky, stabby stabs.
All right, just roll to hits. I know you're gonna kill them.
You know, with a sight.
Roll to
Let's
hits. Let's see if
see.
you hit them. That's really all.
Hold on, I gotta figure out which one of these I'm supposed to be using.
We'll get to whatever you're doing in a minute.
I know.
That's the shadow.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, that'll hit.
Sark. Then we do these, and we do this,
Yeah.
and of course we have to factor in these.
You'll take down 2.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna fucking murder them.
Yeah, we're just kind of doing stuff. And the
And
other two, oh yeah, that's right. You have multiple attacks, don't you?
well, it's not necessarily that I have multiple attacks. It's just that I can also use what was it, Toll of the Dead,
Oh yeah,
on
yeah.
on another creature.
Yeah, all right. So you scythe down 2 of them, and then you fucking just Toll of the Dead 1, and his brain melts in his skull. And then the other guy is just walking at the windows laughing at them. As all his friends die. And Ferris, let's go to you.
Oh boy, let's go to me.
Flying over.
So what do I see?
You see every building in this like little corner broken into. Windows broken, doors pulled off their hinges, crates being dragged out, stuff full of crap. You see a bunch of dudes with like scarves covering their faces, and they're just laughing and just going through chests and boxes full of stuff. As some of them are loading it up into carts, some are just gloating. There's like a few people cooking and like a whole pig they stole from the bar.
So I'm gonna play this dramatically. So the first thing they're gonna hear is the sound of Bubs landing on the roof full force,
Hell yeah.
followed by a series of loud ass stomps going across the roof. Can I
love it.
hear what's going on inside?
No, they're a little rowdy right now.
Do they notice the noise?
Yes. Let's say at least half of them notice and look up and just go, "Who are you?"
Oh no, they don't see her. She's intentionally like.
Oh, well then they're just looking up going, "What's that?"
Let's see. Okay. So I want to try something here. I might need to do a special check here for this, which go figure. So I have a bunch of Tanglefoot arrows from Ferris's special quiver. Could I, with my bow, in theory, make one that is able to like fashion a bunch of them together into like what's basically a giant explosion of Tanglefoot arrows?
Basically, it creates a bunch of vines that just immediately grab onto people's legs.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, pick an area. I'll give it 30 feet.
You don't need me to make a check for this?
Let's say it uses up. How does the special arrows work again? It's how many? It's like so many a
Let's
day,
see.
right?
But I haven't used a lot of these for. Yeah, it says each morning at dawn roll 10d8 for each of those dice.
Jesus.
Contains one of. Yeah, this is over this like course of a long while.
Let's just say, give me a Uh, 10. Ooh, a D20 plus your artificer level.
Got it.
Let's say 15.
Okay, that's exactly a 15.
All right.
I did not roll the best.
You just kind of you do the magical equivalent of duct taping them together, and
Uh,
pick your 30-foot circle.
Do I have a rough idea? Okay, let me get the ruler here.
Oh, they really did. Like, they added some nice shit to this. It sucks that I don't want to.
Is that 30 feet? Yeah, probably right about there.
All right, that's 30
Maybe
feet.
maybe over. Yeah.
So basically, the entire group. What's the save on that?
There is no save. It just says
alright,
the target becomes restrained and prone if hit, but takes no damage.
Yeah, all right, then pretty much the entire group here. Can I? Yeah, I know which ones are which. So, the entire group here, and it kind of Jumanjis its way like into the building, and you can now see like inside here, and they are just beating the shit out of a dude as they're just like, huh? As the fucking wall bursts open, full of like vines and shit.
Ferris is just impressed with herself. She's like, I'm probably never gonna do that again.
She's
Awesome.
like, why did I send Sark away? Somebody should have witnessed this.
No one's ever gonna believe me.
It's cool.
And then she's just gonna. How's she gonna get their attention? You know what? She's gonna.
Few remaining people not tied down look up.
Well, she's going for the people in the building.
Oh yeah, they'll immediately stop seeing everything. What?
Count of 10.
This guy will come out just kind of stomping on the vines. He's a bigger dude. Just looks up. Who the hell you think you are?
Running around leaving scars.
Collecting your jar of hearts.
Tearing love apart.
You're gonna catch a cold. From
I
the
was
ice
on.
inside your soul.
I'd worry
Come-
more about
Come back for
the
me.
drake than the person on its back.
Which Drake? The one up here or the giant one over here?
You're not a Drake.
Does he know the difference is the question.
He doesn't even see you.
How can he not see me? I'm fucking massive on top of a building.
You're like a mile away.
No, I'm not.
You
Yeah.
should probably stop
It's a
looking
pretty
massive.
big city.
I'm literally only 400 feet away.
Listen,
And I'm 50 feet tall.
they're in a cramped alleyway or in like a cramped area. And these buildings are tall.
Fine.
He's a little more preoccupied with the lady that just caused the
Yeah.
vines.
Don't care about no Drake. The hell do you want?
Everything you've got.
Uh,
Would you like to answer to me or to Bubs? How many rows of teeth do you have again? Can you present?
Would you like to answer to me or our Lord and Savior, Bubs?
she,
Bubsabeel.
Bubs is just going to like open his mouth and just start to do the beginning of like his poison breath. Just as like an
Yeah.
intimidation tactic.
You know what? Roll intimidate.
Sorry, Declan's just sending me shitty fucking memes. I have to call him out on his bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They're good.
Another. I'm not looking at it.
Okay.
Flaccid 20. Do I get advantage since I'm on the back of a fucking Drake?
You know what? Yes.
And I just, like Red Dead lassoed everyone. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
any better. So Flaccid 20.
He's still got to look tough in front of his trapped boys, but you can tell he takes a step back and reaches for his hip like he's reaching for something. You want taking our score?
Oh, shootout. I'm going to cast. Oh, what level is this? What level do I want to cast this at? You know what? At. Oh, whatever. I'll cast it at that level just because it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. I want to like Old West duel this guy with a cast ice knife at what level is this? 4th level. So I need to. Is it a contested dex check to see who draws first?
Yes.
This is gonna be fine. Varys has cracked dexterity. 19.
15. You shoot first.
So she flings this ice knife out from her belt like she's going to draw a gun. And it just nails this dude like right around one of his pectoral muscles. And I need a dex save from him.
Oh, let's see what he gets off this one. 17.
Because that's what's my save? Or better question is which one is this? Okay, so he's gonna take half as much on a save that he passed. Yeah. Okay, so 1d10 damage from actually getting hit by the thing.
Alright.
That's cocked. 8. 8 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
And then here's the rub. He's going to take half of 3d6 damage from it just exploding in a 5-foot radius. Seven points of cold damage.
Alright. It's not enough to kill him, but you shot first, but he still is up, so he still shoots. But I'll give it disadvantage. And an 8 definitely misses. And he pulls out this weird looking. Ferris has seen Elena's gun, probably, right?
Absolutely.
This is
They've absolutely talked shop before.
This is drastically different. It is this, like, you can see the glowing runes on it, and instead of a barrel, it's like a roll of paper. And as he fires, the paper burns, and this part of the building you're on, to Ferris's right, explodes in a fireball.
All that, and you still couldn't hit me.
Can't touch this. Dun, dun, dun.
Ferris is just like giggling on the back of Bubs at just how badly this person failed at hitting her.
I love
With
it.
With an explosion, she is just like degrading this guy in front of his comrades.
It
And
is
we'll
time for her to instant hammer dance.
And we will see how more degraded he gets on your next go. All right. the boys and Lucky.
The boys.
The boys. The
I'll try.
Come back in
boys.
town.
Boys back in town to kill you.
I like how Sark is not included in the boy.
Well, these
Well, you're
boys
with
are.
you're with
Yeah,
Ferris.
you're with Ferris.
Ferris, you know that I'm
there's-
one of the boys now.
I'm gonna first things first. I'm gonna cast lay on hand. Well, cast. I'm gonna use all my lay on hands to heal myself up to a more reasonable
That's fair.
health.
You can do that on your way, so
So-
you can still do something once you get there.
Cool.
But
Awesome.
the streets are
So-
filled with fighting. I didn't want to flood the entire map with dudes, so. But this is like the major looking people going through like actual battles, and there's sandbags set up to try to keep people off them. Right here, there's a guard like standing on a bunch of sandbags, swinging at another guy, while behind them they're fighting. There's two dudes fighting off these dudes. There's people running in the streets into like the buildings.
Okay, so the green people are the guards, and everyone else is
Your folks, yes.
good. Cool. All right.
What if he's into being degraded in front of his comrades? Oh no, Hex.
We don't know that. They might.
It's entirely possible.
It is. That's the worst part.
All right. Well, we shall. I don't know. I guess I'll just like, as Lucky's coming down, I'll just like get off him and just quickly just 1, 2 with the shield.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Just roll your
Then
attacks.
Let us. Yes, I'm on it. This will be the first one.
Hit.
19 to hit. 22 to hit.
Both hit.
All right, cool.
Oh
Are they weak enough that like?
Yeah, you just hitting them will kill them. Sorry, I was dealing with something.
No, you're good.
You're strong enough to this point where like this is just a wave battle. You fucking conk one in the back of the head. It bounces off the wall next to it. Fucking kills the other dude. Bounces back. You did.
And then I see these guys down here, and without even acknowledging the people who I just saved, I'm just like,
Hell yeah.
all right,
You're just robo-copping your way through the city.
can I see this
Yes.
dude? Is that like I can barely see them? All
yeah,
right.
these are beveled
Uh,
buildings, like so the corners
Alright.
are corners.
Then 1, 2. Oh wait. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
they're once again,
Jesus.
just bam, bam, dead, dead. They look up and they just fucking cheer at you, like yeah, because like you vaguely recognize a couple of these dudes. They were hanging out when you all met up at the resistance camp or whatever you want to call it.
I was
Hideout.
never really a part of it. I always just hid out at the church, but like, they could have known me from
Well, you all met
I don't
up
know, maybe they-
there, and then
Oh, yeah.
yeah, like
okay.
you all met
Yeah,
up there
never
the
mind.
one time. They're like, oh, it's that dude. Hell yeah. Zach.
Yeah, he's just
Um,
continuing on afterwards.
Hell yeah.
I've got 60 feet of movement because I'm flying.
Hell yeah.
Hold on.
Yes, my
Things-
drugs.
And how do I do the thing
Did
again?
Mom? Never mind.
Yes, yes, she did. I have my drugs again. Good. I can live.
Crack.
My ADHD meds.
I can move anywhere in that.
Huh.
Flying.
We love
Mom.
prescripy medicine.
This area
Mom.
is lower, so the buildings aren't necessarily as tall as they were over there. So if you can go up, and I would say you could see these guys from up. If you go
If
to
I
the
went my
edges,
full movement,
yeah,
which would put me like right here.
yeah.
Hmm.
I think the only one
But
you couldn't see is this guy because he's right.
so I would see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dudes.
Yeah.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Hell yeah, that's what I wanted, brother. You see your house from there? No.
There's all 8 of my Eldritch Blasts.
I don't think he's missing.
I don't
Yeah.
think I missed a single one.
You do not.
He don't miss.
Like fucking bolts from heaven. Just pow. Shot through the chest. Pow. Shot through the chest.
I
Shoulder.
don't know. The
Fucking
36 looks like it missed.
bam. And then one guy you hit so hard, like it goes, his head's gone. Like instead of going through the chest, you just pop. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
And I'm going to use an ability I've never used before.
6. And then one guy gets 2 of them just because. This guy is,
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
I had more blasts than people.
yeah. This guy here is just out of sight under the awning-ish bit.
But I am going to Spectre.
Ooh.
Which, when I slay a humanoid, I can cause its spirit to rise as a specter.
All right, what do these look like for you? I'll let you. These can look however you wish.
How
Mostly
fucked up do I
beefcakes.
want it? Oh, I rolled a double 20 on one of those. What the fuck?
You did it. That's why I was like, he's gone.
I didn't realize. I was just looking, and then I was like, oh, double green. I don't know what they look like right now because I haven't had much time to think about that.
Well, you have a bunch of them now. And
They have their own turns. They obey my verbal commands and have a +7 to attack rolls.
so they've
And
gained,
they remain with us until the end of the next long rest.
so you've gained 7 new dudes to that just immediately spread out and start looking for other guards.
One of them goes for this one.
Yeah.
They're ghosts, so they can go through walls. So I would
no
say
ghosting
these
allowed.
2 are going up here.
No ghosting allowed.
These there.
The one that was here goes over to this guy.
Yeah.
They're suddenly just attacked by the ghosts of their own.
Yeah, they just start spreading out looking for more people. Jesus Christ, that's fucked up. I love it.
Warlocks, man. I've been able to do that for so fucking long, and we've never fought humanoids. So I couldn't fucking do it.
Created specters that Sark is going to have to work with by the next long rest.
Yes.
Like,
I mean, I could probably dismiss them, but
Alright.
I just like the idea that it's future work for Sark. Sark's just gonna be like,
Sark's just gonna rock up, see Zap just summoned an army of fucking spirits. And been like, yo, what the fuck? That's my job.
exactly.
Hey, listen.
CC and her little pee-pee time.
CC,
CC's little peepee.
Oberon, and I got it. Not here. Get rid of this. Just get rid of this Shadow Sark. CC and Oberon are just kind of comforting Elena when Can I get a wisdom check from Cece? Or wisdom save, whichever is better, I'll give you.
Let me check her stats real quick. Because I feel like I had this put down. I'm able to just tap it and it does go through.
Yep.
That I will give you. I will give that to you. That works perfectly. You remember when they were trying to hang you?
Oh fuck, not this again.
And you killed that guy who turned out to be a dragon, who then just fucked off.
Is he back?
He's back. He's big and ugly now. Like he's got weird
Oh.
growths. He's got two little reasonably sized dragon buddies.
The water dragon guy who got hydro pumped by
Tried to hydro
Yeah.
pump.
He
someone.
tried to
Bub.
reverse vape Bubs.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That
Tried
was
to
so
give him
long
the
ago.
old smooch.
Oh boy.
And it's got one big eye, one eye kind of drooping, and it's told if I just killed you, it'd be fine. And yeah, can I get dex saves? I know you're all fucking rogues or something, so just if you pass, you don't take any damage.
I don't think Oberon's a rogue.
No, but he's. For this, I'll give it to him.
Dex, I have to fucking find his page first.
Well, while you do that, I'm gonna take a bathroom break.
I had CC's up.
I can pull up his.
No, I've got it on my D&D Beyond.
Also, I kind of read what Jerry's doing, and I hate it.
I only have him leveled up to 20 though.
That's fine.
I don't want to add anything extra. Let's see.
I feel like we'll find out soon enough.
We will.
Yeah, but I'm
Where's my notebook?
his older sister.
It's hard to use Beyond anymore because I'm having to use so many. I'm having to use 2 character sheets for one character now.
Okay, so his save is a +6. CC is a +11. I love numbers. I love them.
Numbers can't hurt you.
They hurt me every day.
Everyone without dyslexia.
They hurt me every day. Okay.
Missed you guys.
We missed you too, Sark. It's never the same without you.
I did a depresso espresso.
I feel that.
Mom actually showed up, legit flew over here for a week, and I didn't know she was coming. So that was the thing.
Yeah, that's a CC.
Declan, you and these fucking memes.
I haven't sent you one recently.
No, I just saw the Tony Hawk
I
one.
just
Bruh.
started looking at them.
Yeah, I just saw it. Here's one.
Nice.
I can hear erasers.
Butt razors.
I could hear scribblings or erasings. There's art afoot. The art senses, they be tingling.
Sark can hear me coloring.
You know, I forgot that I have a job, which means that I have an income, which means that I can totally get Photoshop.
Well, don't even bother with Photoshop. I use Clip Studio. It's easier and not a stupid subscription.
Fair. I'll have to look into that. You said Clip Studio?
Yeah. If you're on a computer, it's a one-time. If you're
Coffee.
using like an iPad,
What you want?
they do have like a subscription service-ish, but I think it's like 12 a month.
It's better than Photoshop.
I always recommend waiting to get it on a sale,
Yeah, it's
just because it
a question
goes
of
down
whether
to
or not I
like
have patience.
it goes down to like $25.
Oh,
And then it's like it's a fucking steal for the kind of quality.
Yeah, that's a party in a nutshell.
I hyperfixated too much. Freaking, I got my Spotify wrapped thing, and I hyperfixated on freaking Ghost so hard that they informed me I was in the top 0.02% of listeners for the band.
Hey,
Wow.
Inside of like 2 months.
Must really like their music.
their music's good.
I tried to avoid listening to them for so long, and I don't. And I was convinced that they were around back when I was in high school, only to come to the horrible realization that they did not exist back then. So, I've got insanity going on. listen to everything that they've ever done, and I still feel like it's barely any music.
I will give a D&D art picture of what the fuck I've been scribbling.
Yes.
Oh god.
Where is it? Where is it?
It's in the D&D art channel.
Okay.
The
Oh, right.
Dakota's
about
server.
Why you gotta be so sexy?
He's a high elf. He's pretty.
You're so pretty. How dare.
And I'll also put a link in here. Looks like the 2.0 is at 50, but they just recently came out with a new one. Welcome
Oh.
back.
Okay. What is
Look at numbers and feel my pain. Cece should maybe hopefully be fine, but Oberon
yes.
did not pass that.
Give me Elena. What's Elena's?
Give me Elena.
What's Elena's?
She's mine, and you can't have her.
She's mine now.
What about her?
The deck save.
A deck save.
Disadvantage.
Okay.
She's sad.
Damn, she just like me, for real, for real. That's a 13. I rolled 2 9s.
All right. Oberon and Elena take 26 damage, and they are forced away by a blast of scalding hot water. Cece, on the other hand, does Cece things and just nimbly avoids the entire thing.
She does a fucking cartwheel.
Cartwheels along a wall to avoid the water.
A fucking backhand spring.
Cartwheel along a wall.
It's the it's the way that cats jump up in an arch with their feet off the ground.
Like, nope. They are washed away over here and over there. And the dragon just. Why won't you just die, you stupid cat?
What do you have against me, man?
I had one job, and it was to kill you.
I'm sorry that I stole from those rich people, but it was so shiny and I was broke. A girl's gotta eat.
Wait, you actually stole something?
Looks side to side. No.
Whoops.
Of course not.
Just twitching as the other dragons move forward, and everyone can do a thing. So
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
boy.
Should I
Oh,
roll
boy.
initiative for?
No,
for
we're
them,
just kind of
or-
giving. I'm kind of just back and forthing it while we're jumping.
Okay, cinematic style.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Mm, mm, mm. Add a note.
How's things going?
She did a backflip.
Hell yeah.
Boing.
And then accidentally admitted to crime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she kind of did do that, didn't
She's
she?
always got crimes. Okay.
Cat crime.
Let's see. I'm seeing the little ones attack.
They are just
They're
moving
closer.
Yes.
Okay. Uh, I'm gonna ray across this one over here.
All right.
So that is a was a 29 hit.
Yes.
That's 17 damage. Frosty.
Bam.
My brain just
It
imagined them getting
remains
turned into a
standing,
cute
but it
lizard.
is not happy.
And then you said that Oberon had been splashed back. Are him and
They're able to do
Elena?
stuff. They're just back further.
I see. So we got a ruler. Oh, fine. It's 45 feet. Okay. Mm-mm.
Nightbot, what did CC steal?
Oh no! Well, in
Oh
character,
no.
moderately in character.
Let me just write this down before I type it down.
Of course. Take your time.
What, that you stole birthday porn?
Huh?
What?
You missed that entire exchange.
We asked Nightbot what Cece stole, and it's, hey, here's your birthday porn.
Oh god. How could you,
I said
CC?
moderately in character.
Okay. Right. So then targeting the same little Drago. Gonna use an ice knife at 2nd level. So that's a
Wow, that's 2 ice knives in one session.
Hell yeah.
Well,
Ice
no, she is
About
knives.
2 more than the average of every session.
it's a 15 hit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Can I get a deck save while I type the rest of this out?
sticks.
Cool.
Fucked, dragon boy.
Okay, so that's 7 on the initial damage and 10 in cold damage.
All right. Once again, it hurts, and they seem to have been like, "Ow," but they are still coming at you. Elena, have you stopped crying yet?
Yeah, like,
Damn!
have you stopped crying about having to kill your best friend over and over again in alternate realities, you big sad bitch?
I love him.
Oh,
Get
I forgot
over
my
it.
sneak attack damage on Cece.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I forgot about that. I was trying to figure out what the hell this note I made on my thing meant. I'm sorry, John.
No, it's
trying
okay.
I'm trying to make
Actually,
this as quick
Elena
as I
has not stopped
possibly
crying.
can.
she's gonna start running off, trying to see if she can make heads or tails of where the hell they could have gone. She knows that they probably just dimension doored out of
Okay.
there, teleported, but she's
that
not
was-
thinking right now. She is.
They're flying
Heads up.
forward.
Inglewood is measuring a lot of distance.
I see.
I'll be right back. I have to go put a new CGM in.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
As it seems to be fine for a moment, and then the sneak attack goes off, and it just fucking like ragdolls to the floor and just crashes into stuff. Just absolutely annihilated on second hand. I hate. All right, you know what? I hate this. Elena's running off to go look for them. Hang on. I now have to show the entire map because of this.
Oh no!
Big
Oh,
map,
boy.
big map.
What are you doing?
I mean,
It's
there's not
large.
really
Map
anything
in the
up
big
there.
ground.
Not really anything up there, but you know. I know
Wait,
this
you
is
said
gonna be a
Declan?
fucking problem. It's a big
So,
map.
Deluxe size.
Inglewood, in response to all of this, decides not to even give a warning to these monstrosities and casts a spell. And she's going to mythic cast this spell and spend a sorcery point to change its elemental type to fire. That down. So Inglewill is casting Mythic Tsunami.
Yo!
Oh,
But a fire tsunami.
Yes, Fire Tsunami. So the tsunami is 500 feet in length, 500 feet in height, and 100 feet in thickness.
thick.
So from here, cutting all the way down through here.
All right.
And we're going to assume from here is the end point. It's going to be 100 feet of thickness.
It moves 100 feet every turn.
Uh-huh. I sent you the tab block of what it does.
Doesn't mean he has to like it.
This is true. He does not have to like it. But it is a thing I have done.
You've made a tsunami of fire.
Holy fire, to be specific.
I don't know that it really matters what type
But
of
it-
fucking
There's
fire.
nothing else around. Elena's run off. All right.
So, big ass fucking 50-foot tall dragon lands down here, scares all of the monsters except for the 2 illithids, and then channels a mighty spell and just a 500-foot tall wall of fire appears that everyone can see. There's no way anyone can't see this.
Yeah. All right. I don't know what I expected. Um.
Kind of a rough sketch.
Um. All right. There's innocent people in there. Possibly
You're just
innocent people, I should
immolating.
say. Yeah, this guy. Okay, that guy killed the guy. It's one innocent person dead. Uh, two innocent people dead. And wow.
I told you my goal for this is to burn the city down. I gave a year's worth of warning for this, and everyone is supposed to be evacuating.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
this is genuine war crimes now.
Yeah. We're on war crime territory now.
I'm a
We've
dragon.
been
I don't
on
give
war
a
crime
fuck.
territory.
Dragon. I don't give a fuck.
All right.
You might not, but
Oh yeah, no.
I know I've murdered people, but not like this.
Okay.
It's moving specifically this away.
All right. I'm really. That was not what I was expecting. Uh.
You were not expecting actual war crimes and genocide today.
All right. Yeah. All right. I need 2 Constitution saves from the dragon.
Okay. Why am I rolling Constitution saves?
Because
If I might ask.
the Illithids are doing a thing. It's a
I
supernatural ability, not a spell.
$20 and $41.
Fail both times and take that much damage.
Oh, the high DC.
All right. Targets 1 creature. Target must succeed a DC 23 Constitution saving throw, or take necrotic damage and be corrupted for 1 minute. A corrupted creature's flesh twists in alien ways. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. Speed is reduced by half. If it tries to cast a spell, it must first succeed a DC 15 intelligence check, or the spell fails and is wasted. The corrupted creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn, ending the effect on itself on a success. And how do sphere work? I need to double check. Let's see. None of these have. I doubt any of these are going to. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The nat 20 works. Does a 19 hit you?
No.
All right, the nat 20 will, but I assume you're going to do the thing you do. Does it work on normal attacks?
It works on any roll.
All right, I assume you're going to do the thing where it has disadvantage.
No, it can hit me.
Okay, cool. All right. I was not expecting that. All right, let's do the second attacks. 21 doesn't hit you.
No.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right.
I am in dragon form with dragon armor.
Yeah. You take.
My armor class is a 22, by the way. So
All right. So, the illithid. Cast corruption. Your flesh begins to get all freaky and what I said earlier. All the little bug dudes turn and fire off like spikes from their tails.
Mhm.
And let me remember what the hell a beholder can do.
They have a
Right.
death ray, don't they?
They do.
Yeah.
Here we go. Whatcha? DC 16 deck save, dear.
Okay.
Of course. Okay, you don't
I
even
mean,
take.
DC 16's kind of threatening to like a level 5 character, but I'm level 23.
I
So...
forgot you had the plus 11 and you had 20 anyway.
Yeah.
Well, then you don't even. Apparently, you just don't even take the damage from the death ray or from the
No.
disintegration ray. So yeah, all right. Yeah, all right, Ferris, you're intimidating a guy. The world over there catches fire, and the guy is just freaking out now, looking between you and that. As far as he
Shit.
knows, you did that.
You want that to hit you next? I can move that. I can move it in your direction. Can hit you and all of your little buddies down here, and all of you can just get enveloped in this fucking wall of fire that's coming at us.
Give me an intimidation check. Roll intimidation.
Come on, time's wasting. Make your choice.
Roll intimidation.
I know. I'm just adding to it as I'm rolling. Whoop, oh fuck that one.
It's gone. It's gone. It doesn't count. No intimidation.
No. Hold up. All right, take two. That is a 21.
Yeah, I'd say
You
he's
put the
intimidated.
fear of God in this man. He puts the barrel of the gun in his mouth, pulls the trigger, and turns into fucking Ghost Rider.
Not the reaction I was expecting.
And I mean that he is dead. And
Made someone kill themselves?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ferris just made a man kill himself.
You hear several sounds of windows breaking as the people in the house are just fucking jumping through like Sark. It's like, I'm out.
Well, time to see what's inside. Ferris is going to investigate what was in that building.
In that building?
And she's going to search the crates after, just kind of...
In that building is a man beating the shit up, a woman cowering in a corner looking very confused with 4 little children, and a lot of broken windows from dudes just fucking yeeting themselves out.
Am I interrupting something?
They were robbing us. Are you here to rob us as well?
I guess I'm here to rob the robbers.
He kind of just points to the chests that are kind of laying around in the house. That's ours. Can we keep that? You take the rest.
Yeah, just you might want to get out of here. Big wall of fire.
He grabs one chest full of stuff and his wife and kids, and they get the fuck out of here through a back door.
All right,
And
let's see what Ferris got.
good lord, every shiny object in this corner of the city, basically.
Any magic items, or is that a later thing you'll?
As a later thing, I will roll up, but yes, you did find some fancy stuff.
She's just gonna pet Bubs and just jackpot.
And
So good, buddy.
I just imagine, just like, yeah.
Just, yeah. Just like,
Yeah.
you made a man shoot himself, Ferris. I'm real proud of you.
Killed himself good. Sark, are you here? No, you're not. That's okay.
She's not back quite yet.
All right, we'll hold on to that, and the boys can go through and do their thing.
The boys.
The boys.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Thank you, Declan. Very cool.
I like the new rulers. They're kind of rad.
60-foot circle.
The innocent people in Talbury watching us kill the old guard.
The remaining people in Tilbury as we commit several war crimes.
Loam,
What?
You're
What?
first.
go on. Yeah, you could go first.
I'm sorry, I heard Loam. And I obviously assumed.
Loam, go first. Loam, go first. Trying to see if Sark would respond to their name.
The barbecue sauce.
Jerry just
What
brought
that-
dinner.
What do you planning to do to
Barbecue
Sark?
sauce.
Jesus Christ.
Well, we tried to
Two
boil
words,
him.
extra crispy.
We
What
barbecued him.
the
But that's
hell is going on? What the fuck is going on? I think I've got something I'd like to do for the first time. I have a 20th level ability that I'd like to finally use.
fuck yeah.
It's called, and I swear to God, I went down this route not knowing that Andrew was doing the.
Bless you.
Thank you. I'm taking Avenging Angel. As
Hell
an
yeah.
action, 60 wings sprout from my back for some fucking reason, and I gain
Angel
a flying speed of
bros.
about 60 feet.
Hell yeah. Literally heaven on high coming down on this fucking town. I love it.
You
Yeah.
got literal
I emanate-
angels.
I emanate an aura of menace of about 30 feet radius. First time any enemy creature enters the aura or starts its turn there, it must succeed on a wisdom save or be frightened by me for a minute. All
Hell
attack
yeah.
rolls against frightened creatures have advantage.
Hell yeah.
Also,
Alright.
I don't know why I didn't think to make the joke before, but low tier Ferris. After
You're-
the
What are you
meme,
talking about?
the meme,
I don't know the meme. Fuck.
the thing that guy did to himself. It's the you should kill yourself now
Oh,
meme.
yes. Okay. Yes, okay.
Alright. So that's an action. I'm not sure if you're going to allow me
Fuck
to
it, dude.
continue on.
This is cool. Go ahead.
Alright. So let's go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's 30 there. I'm gonna go 1, and I'm gonna try and take both of them out for 2.
Hell yeah.
That's 1. and that's 2.
It,
I don't have to roll damage, do I?
No.
They're just dead.
no. It's a cool time.
Brilliant.
It's peak cool hours.
So this one's still alive, huh?
Oh, no, he should be dead too. Sorry.
All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. I can't see these guys down here, can I?
If you move to like here instead of going that way, I think you should be able to.
That's a fair point. We'll just that was like what, here?
Yeah.
35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. All right. Cool. 1, 2.
Up.
31. Oh, maybe not that other one.
That will hit. It's on the dot.
Jesus, really?
It's Mooks. This is a cool time story hour.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, they're dead.
It's basically a QTE.
Yeah.
And I
Don't fuck
tell
up the-
everyone I tell everyone to help the surviving people to make for the coast where the airboat's gonna be.
The airboat.
I don't know what it's fucking called. Our transportation.
Airship.
Hey, sir.
Close enough.
Same
Hey.
stuff.
Sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties.
Understandable.
No worries.
All right, Zach, your turn, and then we'll go back to Sark.
Which of these positions lets me see more?
Probably this one.
Okay. I'm gonna do a thing real quick. And well, one of them has to miss because it's a 1.
It only misses because the guy happens to get like pushed back into the sandbags here. Otherwise, it would have just went right through him. Dead, dead, dead. 3.
And I'm gonna scream for the like resistance people. I'm assuming. Get the fuck out of here now.
Hell yeah.
And then I'm commanding my specters to start going towards the fire.
Shit. And they'll kill this guy on the way.
Oh no, I can only do that once. It's the ones that already existed. It's not every time.
Oh, okay, never mind that. They won't kill
The
this guy on the
one-time
way.
deal.
They won't kill this guy on the way, but they will
If it
start.
wasn't every turn I kill a humanoid, that'd be a little fucking busted.
I don't know.
But I am gonna make eye contact with the one that survived and said, "Make it easy for me. Take yourself out."
Roll me that intimidation, baby.
Rolls a nat 1.
I'm going.
Is he asking me out? I can't hear him from here.
I got a 10.
I'm going to.
Can I try persuading him instead?
Sure.
Can you please kill yourself?
How's a 21?
Please, pretty please, just turn your
Make it
gun
easy
on
for me.
yourself.
He won't
Kill
kill
yourself.
himself, but
Please,
he immediately
please
is
kill
just like
yourself.
throwing down his
Please.
armor and his sword, just leaving. He's just running away.
Okay.
Alright, Sark! There's a bunch of shocked people that saw you just murderate the fuck out of those dudes, and this guy's still being an asshole. Taunting them, thinking he still has, like, a fucking leg to stand on.
Excellent. So Sark and his shadow are just gonna both be right behind him. And they're both going to tap him on the shoulder. Well, his dumbass
And then use both of
trying
their
to tell
scythes to
people
slice them in half in the midsection.
because they won't even need their sneak attack.
Yeah.
They can blow their sneak coverage. Just oh hey, how you doing?
You have advantage. So, barring catastrophic double ones, you fucking
Yeah.
cross cut him like Cloud.
And then Sark's just gonna wave at the people through the window.
Weirdest
There's
fucking
a
day of
giant
their.
wall of fire behind him.
This is the weirdest fucking day of their lives. They've just been saved by a fucking cat with 2 scarves, a fucking weird ass scythe, his clone, and they're both
Rainbow
wearing
boot.
rainbow
Rainbow
booties. Like, this is the weirdest day ever.
Clark is a fashion disaster.
I love it.
Sark is just a disaster.
That's very
Yeah,
It's a
true.
true,
menace.
true.
Where even is Sark on this map?
Sark is dead.
Straight to the
All the
right,
way over
slightly
to the
down.
right.
Right here.
Oh, okay, I see.
CC.
Also,
Oh,
is
yes.
there anything of is there anything about this thing that needs attention? Is there anything spiffy?
It's like a wooden crane for like moving heavy things.
Okay, then
You
Sark's
stop.
just gonna have to be concerned with the innocent villagers.
They just, you see a small swarm of people come out and just looking just scared shitless, but just like thank you and just hugging you and just the most confused group of people ever. Cece.
There's
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sark.
no, go to CC. All I was gonna say was that he can really do because there's not another target for him to Toll of the Dead on.
Yeah. Cece. Elena's freaking out and running off. And it's you and Oberon left to fight this angsty looking
Worm.
weird worm dragon.
A worm with a Y. Um, hmm. I'll, for posterity, after having tossed the ice knife last turn, Oberon would have walked a little bit forward to meet Cece in a closer proximity.
Yeah.
Kind of dusting himself off, just fucking hydro pumped. It's pinky to the ear, trying to get the water out. Forgive me if I'm mishearing, but did you just say you tried to kill her?
Yes. I was in charge of keeping you in control and killing her.
There's a light nod and a pause. He's like, okay. And I'm going to activate his blade song.
Hell yeah.
So that's what am I adding? Honestly, it just helps with the defensive from the looks of it, I think.
Yeah, I think it lets you add intelligence to AC.
It boosts his AC.
Hmm.
Makes him a little harder to hit. Um. Damn it! I had like. How does it? Shit. I'll make it easy. Um. He'll move in on the worm. What is this distance? What is this movement? Okay, well, he'll move closer to the worm. I can't take him the full way. S- 40 feet is pretty much as far as I could go. Boink.
He should be here because of his thing was
Oh.
only 30 feet.
Ah, okay.
That's my
So
bad.
I'll just move Oberon closer. It's okay. I hate how much my brain pauses.
It's okay. Mine does too. It's it's brain latency.
I hate brain latency. Okay, so I'll move in with the rapier. I'm trying to process correctly. That is a it's a 13. It's a 13 hit.
No, but I'm going to say Oberon gets his fancy thing where as long as CC is within 30 feet of him, it counts as flanking. So you have advantage.
Okay. Oh, let me write this down before I forget. I felt so cool, and then my brain just does the poot thing.
I understand. It's a nightmare. That's what I always. It's what kills me in any video game. I'm gonna blame that rather than I'm bad.
Because
No,
you're
you're
not
just bad.
They're bad.
Exactly. Or it's server lag or brain latency. I'm great.
You're
Yeah, if they
amazing
wanted to
at
make
video
a good
games,
game, you
Dakota.
wouldn't have died.
Right? There we go. Now you understand.
Yeah.
It's why I only play games in a PAL format because otherwise my brain doesn't. It skips frames and it gets all fucky.
That's even
My
Jeez,
worse.
brain
that's
skips
even
frames.
worse. Poor
You know what?
Oberon.
Maybe no, the water's still in his boots, I guess. Felt so fucking cool. Oh well. That's a head scratcher for sure.
That's the worst luck.
Do 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 do. That was his attack. What can CC do?
Nothing.
CC can do everything.
She can dance if she wants to.
She can leave her past behind.
Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine.
Oh no!
Loam has no friends.
That's true.
Listen.
think
Although I
Cece
think today has proved he has a lot of friends.
Yeah. You think Cece was the one that taught Sark the like safety dance fighting?
Absolutely.
No.
I don't think Cece was
No.
around for that.
In the
CC was
alternate
not
timeline,
around
she
for that.
shows up. It just dies after doing that. Poor cat.
Teaches Sark the safety dance with Oberon.
Teaches
They
Sark-
both show up together somehow, and they both just
Teaches-
fucking biff it.
Teaches Stark the safety dance, dies of cringe.
Immediately dies for her sins.
Okay, considering how Stacey will back Oberon up. I'm gonna use a fucking spell this on here. I'm gonna use a second level witch bolt. So
Witch bolt.
so 15 to hit.
Yes.
Bless. Okay. What's not that? Itch. Itch.
Bum, 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 bum.
Dun, 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 dun.
I like to think that's how Sark's brain thinks.
That's just a constant.
Sark's brain is the goose from the aristocrats when they're walking away.
Which goose though? The two lady ones or the drunk uncle?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yes.
Just yes.
Do I quadruple the damage because single bosses get hit twice?
Yeah.
So then instead of 2d12, is it 4d12 or is it the total and multiply by 2?
We've been doubling the. What have we been doing? I forgot. We double the damage or the dice?
We just doubled
I'm
everything.
pretty sure we double the damage.
Okay, then yeah, just double whatever the roll ends up being.
So it's 23 times 2. So I'm gonna notate that this is
46.
46. Yeah. That was.
I just needed to make it known.
Yeah, that was
that
an
I was
action.
actually.
So that ends her turn.
Alright. He's gonna do some swipey swipes at Oberon. Boop, boop, boop. Oh my god.
None of those hit.
Oh, thank god. I was gonna feel real bad.
In his blade dance state, he's got a 24 AC.
The other dragon.
Oberon has 1 HP.
The one will hit.
I'm sorry, is
12
Oberon
damage.
just Metaton?
I think
Just
so.
waiting- Just waiting
So-
for you
I
to
love
go.
it.
Oh yes.
Yes.
So one hits, and that's
The other one's
32 total damage.
just 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's just a. You got hit by one claw.
12 damage.
All right. That's the turn order.
Omelette
So
du
I think we're
fromage.
gonna stop for tonight. No, I'm just all right. All right, dear, do your thing.
All right. So first things first, I have to make another saving throw.
Oh my god.
What was it? Constitution?
Yes,
No.
you have to make 2 of them. You're double corrupt. Fucking.
Okay.
All right.
So I didn't roll my dragon constitution last
God
time.
damn it. What if you fuck the floor mouth, Hex says? And now I want to actually end stream.
Hex, that is a genuinely upsetting thing
Is
you've
this
written.
the floor mouth?
Yes.
So I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to quicken my next spell and spend my last mythic point for the day.
Alrighty.
Ingowell.
Did you remember that big old magic circle I set up yesterday before the raids and everything?
I do remember that, I do.
Okay, I'm casting Mythic Wish.
Okay.
Every single
Oh my
innocent person
God.
is being removed from the city.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Except for us, because we're not innocent at this point.
Yeah, no.
No,
Well, I
no,
mean,
you are far from it.
innocent people, as in like civilians and stuff. They're
Strangely
all
enough,
being-
only 2 of the people the Illithids have disappeared.
I'll save you all. Okay, never mind.
Sark's getting. Oh my god, poor Sark. Sark's getting like hugged by all these innocent people, and then they just fucking disappear like Inkwell did.
Oh
Would
no.
Sark go with them?
Oh my god, wait. Mr.
Oh,
Sark,
God.
I don't feel so good.
And Ferris sees one guy in the back tangled up disappear. He was bullied into this.
Did she see the family disappear?
Oh, of course. Well, they like went out the back door and left.
Mysteriously, the children don't disappear.
No.
Little Billy's evil.
He's a
Worse
mega
than a-
racist. He deserved this.
What's worse than a
Slave ma-
racist? A child racist.
No.
Slave Master Billy.
I mean, you were acting upset like I was gonna murder everyone.
I know, I'm joking. I remember your plan.
And it's just like, snap. And then she just lets the wave wash down because it moves on her turn now.
Yeah. And Ring is I still imagine Ring is just flying around your head just going, burn the city, burn the city, burn the city.
Yep.
And
Ring's
The
just
wall.
singing "Burn the City" to the tune of
I'm gonna say we're going to end here. But as the fire rolls through, Ferris looks through her stolen, ill-gotten gains, which means that they were ill-gotten. Sark has an emotional moment.
Sark's gonna have a breakdown.
Satch and
Sark just sent all these people to Death's Domain. Let's go.
Satch and Loam fucking just angel their way through the
No.
city.
No, Zatch and Lom are not fucking.
Not yet.
Very clear about this.
Elena
What do
is
you mean not yet?
running into the city crying. And Cece and Oberon are big badasses. The city
Trying
starts,
to, at least.
Yes, the city starts to rumble. And we cut. I do want to show you guys. I want to show this off now because I hate it. Welcome to the town.
Oh, it's not that crusty.
It's a little crusty if you try to zoom in enough to like see the
It's
stuff.
okay.
It is. It's
No,
just,
it's fine. It's better than Tilbury.
Why is Tamarin in Ferris's bed?
I just gotta put her there because
You know.
she's your yeah. What you know? No, I just gotta put her there because I was like, this is where I keep this NPC since she's Ferris's friend.
She's got that come hither look.
But yeah, this is
Friend.
currently the town. There's some like right here. There would be some more like little buildings, but currently it's just this is the gist and the most important bits.
They were best friends, is what the historians will write.
And they were roommates.
I just want to show off everybody's house. I want to show off Cece's Amogus house.
Amogos.
The Amogos. Oh
Among
my
Us.
god, it got rid of Cece's second floor's walls. when
I was gonna ask
crustified.
about that earlier.
Crustified.
It's kind of funny.
Crusty ass Among Us house.
CC's is The butt-shaped house.
Yeah, the Amogus.
It's got a dumpy.
You decide this.
Damn, that Amogus is thick.
And then here's Ingwill's lovely little house,
No one knows what's in the basement.
which is this little
Eggs.
What
splotch
basement?
right- yeah. Sark's nightmare. It looks way better in HD, which I will show off in a moment.
HD house.
And Zatch's lovely, like, adult. It's like 3 gay dudes live here, and you know it.
Yeah.
About to be 4 once the kid
2 of them
grows
are
up.
disasters, though. I think Zatch is the closest to functional there is of the 3 of them.
I think
No.
that's giving him credit that he.
That's Habit.
I was gonna say Habit is probably the
Habit's the most
Like,
together.
like aesthetically together.
Aesthetically, yeah. Okay, I'll give you that.
Okay.
And this is
Most lo-
Loam's.
Most
I'm very proud of Loam's house, which is a chair in the corner that can see the entirety of the house at all times, all
Yeah,
sightlines.
that's right. Yeah.
A chair for
tracks.
a chair for Tella to hang out, little seats for like whatever, a cooking area, and if this was in HD, there'd just be spears in the wall, and then a cot on the floor with armor and weapons near it, and then the trap
Yeah,
door.
welcome-
The
Welcome
nut
to
room.
my underground bunker.
It's empty.
All apocalypses, any apocalypses, you come to Loam.
Below.
Below.
Lovely house, which the floor has broken through here and here apparently. It's I love your loft.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Let's see. This is their little workshop. I've yet to really do anything with it. This is still getting updated. The old storage area turned whatever. Zigbar's blacksmith, which also is very crusty.
Zigbar.
And we've got the tavern up north, which has a trapdoor somewhere. It's gone in the crust, which is.
There's a CC with a mustache.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I loved Shay. I just leave him there because I like that picture.
Eventually, I'll make him an actual icon.
Uh,
But for
yeah.
now, it's just
Don't lie to
CC with the
yourself.
mustache.
we have the church, the little meeting hall.
I like how the clowns are the only people in the church.
There's a cat person there.
Yeah, we got Greg living in the town center.
Yes.
As he
Greg.
should. As he should.
Got
Little
us.
vagrancy in the market square.
Estelle's little magic shop, and then the lesbian tower,
The
Oh,
lesbian
yeah.
tower.
which comes off like I dropped a bunch of coins on the fucking map and
Yeah.
said "fuck it," drew over
Listen.
it.
When you said Among Us house, I thought it was one of the floors to the tower.
Oh no!
Oh,
No, it's the little-
No, look at CC's.
Including the ambiguous basement vault.
Yes, which I could not find a vault like thing, so it is currently a
Close enough.
It's currently a statue on the HD
Close
map.
enough. Yeah.
We have the library, which I still think is very pretty and set
Yeah.
up very nicely. And then Ingabel's parents' house that they moved here.
Fancy ass rich people with their garden of pink trees.
And the baby dragon.
Yes, several of the little drakes have kind of chosen where they want to live. To live
got-
wild cats in a corner under Ferris's house.
got Ingle's parents have fucking cherry blossoms, those jackasses.
They're
Don't you
rich
know
and
how
pink.
expensive they are?
Fair, Inglewill's also pink.
And rich.
And rich.
Nah, she's not rich. Yeah.
Yes.
You're all
Fucking
rich.
kidding me?
Actually, no, you're right.
Sark
She is
is
rich
somehow
now
rich, and he's
because
a
she stole all the wealth out of Telberry.
yeah, even Sark's rich, and he's a Sark.
Street cat.
And he's a Sark.
Also,
Even Sark is rich, and he's a Sark.
there's little blotches on the map here. Those are all stray cats that live between the houses because the catnip Sark and Cece have planted.
that they got
Vicariously
from
with Sark.
Ferris.
Originally, I accidentally made Loam's house where Zatch's was, and I was like, oh, that's going to be miserable. And it took me like 10 minutes to figure out how to change it. I was like, that's
Yeah,
not
Loam.
good.
Loam
Lum and
almost got
that
to
switch
be-
houses. Lum lives in this next to Sark.
Let me find my Let me get the HD one up on
It's just
screen.
those really fancy houses where they could be lifted up onto a trailer and like moved around.
Oh, I would live in a
Did
trailer.
you just
that-
say that? I was about to ask if she said we just lived in a really bougie trailer park.
No, not a trailer. You know those houses that like if you're ever on like a large stretch of road, it's like a built like house kind of exterior, but it's being held on a platform connected to like an 18-wheeler type of tow truck situation, but they're just towing the
What?
whole house with them.
So like a shed? You're asking if we want to live in a bougie
Oh
shed?
no, the walls got
No, not a shed.
the walls of Cece's ass got removed in the other picture too.
The walls
did
of
you do to
CC's
CC's
ass
ass?
got removed.
X, please quote that.
Dude, Oberon is doing so much work and he isn't even here yet.
To say Oberon comes back into play and Cece's ass walls are gone.
Oh
Goodbye,
no!
everybody. Goodbye, everybody. I'm
Goodbye,
done.
everybody.
No!
I'll see you all tomorrow for Pokemon.
Goodbye.
Oh.